Hey, and welcome to another episode of I'm Gonna Fire the Tech Guy. Um, we're actually the West March guys. Welcome to the live stream. If we have any new faces, or probably a bunch of old faces, welcome. We're gonna be jumping right into it after our sponsor of band Power Up. I believe was that. Do we have a plug?
And this one hair clip.
And then one hair clip and McCarthy Farms, dude. Guys, we're up to 3. We're fucking killing it.
Killing it.
Either way.
A farm, a band, and a hair clip.
And a
That's
small
a
piece
song.
of plastic if you
That's a
count
song
the
for
the bevel.
The bevel.
4 sponsors, y'all.
Yeah.
We're going big time.
We're already famous. So let's get into where we left off in the West March with you guys were 20 miles. Well, okay, so that's where you guys are going to pick up. But last we left off, you guys had gone through with the first phase of your plan to try and steal some ships with your secret, like double agent, Captain Adrian, who was basically just throwing his men to you so that you could kill them and then take their ships and use them for your own purpose. The first wave went off pretty well. You guys, and it was a small group, but you guys were able to decimate everybody. They did get a flare off, but you were able to speedily get there before they even got ready to go, slaughtering them and then taking the ship and sailing it 20 miles south to what is now known as the Ball Sack, which is a grove that you guys have found that is a nice little hideaway for your ships to be able to be stored and then, hidden from view and used later when you guys have the men for them. So we're going to pick up with you guys getting a long rest on the Slippery Bosom. If you're not sleeping on the Slippery Bosom, please tell me. But you're able to get your long rest and we can pick up with you guys figuring out what to do with the day.
I'm going to say that somewhere I'm going to play a little game here.
It's getting like to be a little like cloudy and maybe a slight overcast.
So since I guess I didn't play last time,
Yeah, so sorry.
we're gonna say Sheila wakes up and just like finds me like curled up, like right dead in the middle of her bed.
Zess, like, what is going on?
Where have you been?
Where have you been? Why are you like in my bed?
I've been right here the whole time. Just
What?
I was napping.
Oh man,
Look,
you
it
got
was
a lot to.
real good nap. Is it dinner yet?
Yeah, I think it's time to get up above deck so that you can find out what's going on and eat because there's a lot going on.
Can I please, I have to interrupt. You get 3 weeks of downtime.
Oh, well, shit. I'm ready to think about that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so that's a 3-week long nap.
It was a really good nap.
Not judging, just saying.
Who knows? What if I was in Sheila's bed the whole time? I don't know. But guess that's a mystery for another time.
Well, hello?
Hello?
You hear Phantasma yelling above
Oh.
deck. Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Yes, we're down here.
you guys do realize that it is quite late in the day.
Yes, that's why we're in bed.
That's why I was taking an afternoon nap.
You hear her very gentle footsteps creep over to the staircase, and she pops her, crawls down, pops her head around the corner. No, seriously, you guys, this is impressive. I've never met a more
You know,
sleepy crew.
I like to do everything I can 110%.
I pop my head up from like some hatch and I say, I have not been sleeping, and then I just go back down.
Okay, so roll a Constitution.
I didn't even realize he was there.
Oh, I thought that Finn was periodically curing my exhaustion, but I can do that.
Yeah, you're fine.
Sweet.
Well,
Yeah, I'm only curing your exhaustion if you have it.
Fair enough.
well, good. Now that you are all up, so we have another plan for tonight. Yeah, you guys are ready?
Can we go over the plan one more time real quick? Could you just
Well,
I mean I know the plan, of course, just like, you know, for everyone else who may have forgotten the plan.
all right.
It seems almost
So-
like you don't know the plan.
I definitely remember the plan. I just
Then
want
wh-
to make sure that
then why don't you tell us?
why
the
doesn't Phantasma tell
plan?
us the plan one more time, just to be
Yeah.
safe?
I am so in the mood to waste that kind of time. But no, the plan is quite simple. It's the same as the last one. Hopefully with just the same amount of complications, maybe less.
But we're not killing the captain this time.
No, Adrian is going to be coming in with the crew. Actually, that is a good question. I should probably go check in with Barnaby. And you watch a sparrow fly through one of the portholes and onto her finger, and she just whispers or a bunch of words in Elvish. If anybody knows this.
Yep.
Yeah, clearly. And the sparrow takes off. That would be like, I don't know, 30 minutes to you guys. I mean,
Just to be clear, are there people we are not killing this time around?
it would just be Captain Adrian and Barnaby.
Will he be obvious?
Yes, the captain, he wears a very silly hat. And Barnaby, you have obviously met before.
Yes, the small fidgety
Yes.
thing.
I believe that Adrian said that he was going to try and stay hidden from battle. So maybe when his plan is when we eventually come to engage, he's just going to like hide away. But again, he is going to be very honest. He has I would say a moderately attractive tan skin, black hair. He's got the tri-pointed hat with a blue feather in it, and he'll probably be wearing it.
Levels of human attraction are not a quantifiable factor for me. I apologize. Someone will have to point him out.
In the
Oh, they offer me. So he's a human, yes?
yes,
Okay, good. Thank you.
high cheekbones, little deep set eyes. Like little pronounced brow. It's just jawline. He's just moderately attractive, but got the weird crooked nose.
Oh, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. So, do we need anything to get ready? We need to get
Snacks?
into the city, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
Have we gotten snacks yet?
You can get snacks at your leisure, but I'm still waiting. But yes, I assume we need to get. I can take us into the city.
Oh yeah, we can go through the tree, right?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Are we going to meet up with that Xander fellow?
Perhaps not if we're stealing a ship. He may want what's the word? Plausible deniability.
That is true. Well, I was thinking that we could probably maybe check in on Heavy Nick. Maybe he has something. Is there a way to contact him? I guess we could try to contact him.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Heavy Nick.
Oh,
Oops.
God, I have to cast this again. No, I don't want to cast this.
Heavy Nick's probably already out of jail right now. He's probably wandering the streets looking for us. He'll probably run into us.
All right, well, just to be certain, I'm going to check in with, and she's going to cast a sparrow and let it fly off towards Viomacania to go meet up with Xander wherever he meets. I mean, that's probably true, but he did it. It just was a point of safety. I remember, but I can absolutely get us there. So if there's nothing that we need to do, then we can just kind of putz around, maybe take a nap if you so choose. And she
Oh,
kind of like
I don't need any.
she shoots like a real big smirk at
I'm
you.
very real well rested. Everybody else well rested?
I feel good actually. I
Well,
think
you
we had a pretty good night the other night.
Yes, it went off very well.
I learned some new teleportation tricks, and that was a good time. Knocked on has a creepy fucking dog thing again,
What the-
and yeah, so we're good. We're good to go.
Okay, all right. So
Are you
So-
bringing the dog?
Absolutely.
Wow,
Okay.
I didn't know so much could happen while somebody was just having a nap.
do you realize I swear I have not seen this one in quite some time.
Kitty coma is what we call it.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of which, where's the other one?
where is the other one?
Napping, probably.
We don't.
Oh, you'll
so
never find her.
Oh,
She finds the
Those of
best nap
you-
spots.
those of you with a high perception, you guys are going to hear the fairly loud chirping that starts to like come into your hearing, just screaming through the portholes. You watch the sparrow like hit the side wood, claw at it, scrape, slide around, and then like basically sprint fly straight to Phantasma and like almost miss her, and like actually he would probably overshoot and then do a bunch of circles and then land, and then you guys are gonna watch this sparrow just mouth off in a very panicked and just like very aggressive way, and you guys are gonna watch a Phantasma's face go from like surprised, and then her brow is going to then furrow, and she's going to start squinting as if she was receiving some sort of like the message she didn't really like what the message she was receiving, and then she shakes her hand loose and the sparrow just like flies off and then like hangs out on the porthole. She goes, well, that is a complication.
okay.
So
What?
it seems our friend Barnaby has said this. It's bad. Active mutiny. Under duress. Plan is still on. They're taking Adrian and killing him after. Come here after quickly. They have flare guns.
Well, ain't that something?
So that's new.
Can you do me a favor and repeat that whole message because I froze out, so I didn't hear it.
It's pretty much. It seems that there is a mutiny going on the ship that they
Okay.
have not taken there, and the plan is still on, and they're going to. They're taking Adrian to wherever, and they're going to kill him after. He then says to come here quickly after, and then says they have flare guns.
All right. Well, we need him, right?
I mean, we need the ship more than we need him, if I'm going to be extremely pragmatic about it, but I would rather not lose my friend, yes.
Yeah.
Plus,
Good
he
point.
has a lot of knowledge in his head about whereabouts and Thaddeus, like lanes. He could be of use.
So if we can like do it, we will.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to get at.
I mean, as long as he doesn't have like a shock collar on him, I can get him out pretty quick.
Yeah, that's what's exactly. So we could just come in, get him out, and then run. If
With the
it's a
ship.
Yeah, with the ship. So we should probably go, or we should probably figure this out quickly. Do we need to watch? She said, what are you guys thinking? What is our best angle here?
Fuck it. Let's go.
Just
I,
do you want
I
to go?
believe that the term I have read is guns ablazing.
Guns ablazing. So it's still like by this time it's still relatively early morning. The second sparrow comes in, responds to Phantasma, saying that Xander has news, and he has progressive news about the plan to get Heavy Neck out, and that to stop by whenever you can.
All right, so let's go get your friend who's in dire danger, and then let's steal the ship. And then once we have the ship out to sea, then we go back and see Xander.
That works. Okay, so we are going to go where they are now.
Also, how many of us can turn invisible? Because last time I turned a bunch of us invisible, and this time there's a lot of us.
I cannot turn invisible.
Well, shit.
That would be really useful if I could do that.
The other option is we just go in with muscle. And Sheila, while I do appreciate your muscle, we could use some more. Who else is?
I'm here.
Who?
Hello.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that for sure. Oh, Utog's over there. Utog,
Oi,
you want to go wanna go smash some people?
going to killing?
Go into killing. Selective killing. There's a couple that need to stay alive, but mostly killing, yeah.
I think that's true.
I guess I can't promise I'll be indiscriminatory with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's always either a stealth mission or like a fuck 'em all up mission, and this seems like the latter.
Good, not very sneaky.
Yeah, I know.
I'm in.
Good.
That's good. Good. I'm glad. I can't. Is he excited or is he?
Yes, he gets to kill people. He likes to kill people.
Not
All right.
sneaky about it.
It's like mildly alarming, but like at the same time, like he's on our side, so it's fine. If he's ever not on our side, then that's gonna suck a lot, but for now.
Yeah, for now. I mean, could be worse. All right. So we are going now to go where they are currently, because that's quite the way it's away. Might take like, I mean, I could fly there in like 2 hours, but it's going to be a bit if we're going to sail. I can't tell. So
Wait,
here's my
why-
question.
Why are we sailing? Why don't we just do the tree thing?
Oh, so then we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait until nightfall, because that means they're not going to be in Via Macania until late at night, and it's still
Oh.
like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Then let's just wait. Then I guess.
Well, do you want to go talk to Xander about Heavy Neck first?
That might also be a good idea. Yeah, we could swap the plane around a bit.
It seems that we could probably do both in a different order.
Or we could just play
as
a
long as you're
hot.
not concerned about this active mutiny, I'm up for whatever.
We could play a good old game of Oppo on
Well,
the ship.
what about this?
We could just stay here in the ball sack.
Yeah, I mean we could, and just wait. What is? Would you say Oppo game?
Yeah, I said a nice rousing game of Oppo.
Okay.
Or we could
Alright.
just you know what? Let's just go see Xander.
Right. Does anybody else want to have any besides Finn?
Actually, does anybody want some ice cream?
Well, I mean, if you're, I was looking for snacks.
Well,
Let's go for ice cream.
I only know one person who could get us ice cream, but I would need to teleportation circle us there. I don't know if Loretus really wants to visit us at 11 a.m.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine.
We could go
Ice
to-
cream, Finn.
We could go to Port Royal, get some street buns.
System street buns. You can do that.
Xander sounds fine.
We go to Asphyra and find Max.
He's way gone from there. In my head, I'm just panning like a little like one of those red slideshow toys where it's just like they can go there, they can go there. All right.
Just various different scenes of Asphyra, and like Max is just not there.
So where's Max? Slide. All right. So you guys are gonna go to Xander's first, and then wait around for the plan, or do you get?
Did Aaron break himself?
I think so. Anyways,
Yeah, let's go.
See what was like. That would definitely be that's a first.
all right.
Yeah,
so,
we're good.
Okay, so Phantasma is going to go up to the front of the mast, and she will open up casting transport via plants. You guys all zip through. Finn, can you roll me a d20?
I sure can.
Okay, you're fine.
Wheat.
So on a 2 or a 1, then Thaddeus might be like just luckily scrying on you. But with an 8, you're fine. No worries. You're just nervous. But you guys can exit via tree right into right next to the. I see. I always forget this because I'm not actually on the map. The Birchberry Falls. You guys can hastily make your way through like the twists and turns of this lower city, and then into the old like abandoned mine shaft, and then can stroll up to a.
You then also stroll down the shaft.
Yeah, you did.
And
Okay.
then you go up the shaft again.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're definitely gonna go back up the shaft. It's just maybe we
Okay.
might wait at the end, like
Okay,
maybe at
like
the bottom.
back and forth.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be really fast.
Right.
And then we're just gonna wait.
Oh, so we like run laps. Got it.
Right. So you guys come up. Xander is currently at
Do
his
what?
zero gravity desk or table, and he is like working on some new gauntlet design, trying to make it smaller but also hit harder. While that's happening, you also see towards the back, you see his chair is just spinning constantly, and every time it hits the panel, you see a foot jut out from behind it and kick it so that it keeps spinning again. And then when it spins around, like you can just get the slow, like kind of white complexion of Penelope, who is also sitting there just kind of like wasting time spinning around in a chair. As you guys approach, he, with a fairly cocky smile, he goes, huh, that was quick. Wasn't expecting you for a little bit. What's going on, guys? So you came. Hey, Penelope, you can stop doing that and the fucking. And then he just goes to a gauntlet, hits a button, and the chair just stops and then shoots her out of it. She's in rogue, so she gingerly gets to her feet, but she straightens up her leather armor and she starts walking to you guys with a smile. Xander throws his hand to basically dismiss the gauntlet, and then it breaks apart into its many pieces and then stores itself into like a few different drawers. He smiles at you guys again and goes, so I hear you guys are looking to break a gnome out of a high security prison.
Is that what we're doing?
Wait, that's what we're doing?
No, we're not doing that like right now. And Penelope now
Oh.
chimes in. She like shoves Xander to the side as she's now center stage. She goes, so, and then she lays out a bunch of parchment from rolls that she has taken from the inside of her cloak, and she has made fairly intricate and detailed designs of the floor plan of Fort Thomas. She goes, so Heavy Neck is here. He's alive, and he's actually doing not bad. I don't I don't think that anyone's made him his bitch yet or their bitch. But as of right now, yes, having next live. I talked to him. This
Wait,
is
you
gonna
got
happen.
you
Go
got
ahead.
So
in?
like, so
I got in. Well, yeah, I can get in. I mean, I'm the only one that can get in because I'm the only one who can turn into like a ghost.
Okay, well, I guess I'm not surprised that you got in. I'm more surprised that you got out once you got in.
Oh no, it's really easy. See, it's just I figured out the guard schedule. Like it's rotating, and I found the holes, if you will, and I was able to just slip right in into Heavy Neck's like cell and talk to him for a little bit.
Hmm.
It is way worse in there security wise than I thought. But
Worse in a good way or worse in a bad way?
it's the precaution, the amount of shit that they do to make sure that nobody gets out of line is ridiculous. Like, I mean, there's like Heavy Neck, like some guards, it's 2-to-1 on every prisoner, except for some bigger ones or more crazier ones, it seems, can garner like 4 to 6. Um, they all wear fucking manacles and shit. They all have different, like, it's almost like the doctor guy, I can't remember his name, caters everything to the person that is imprisoned because it all seems a little different, but they're all seemingly definitely locked out.
how many
But
people are in this prison?
I found a weakness. What was that? What'd you say, Sheila?
Like, how many people are in this prison?
Oh, hundreds. I didn't bother counting that much after I found where Heavy Neck was because I'm just trying to figure out the shortest route for him. Get it? But I have found it. It's a corner that he has access to, but it's going to have to be like a 2-part system. Like we're going to have to meet him halfway, and that means we're going to have to destroy or find some way to make a big opening in the building so that he can just kind of like walk out. And then once he's out, and then like Xander chimes in again, and that's when I come in. See, I'm the one who designed those little collars, and I know a back door to them that Finn, and he puts his hand on your shoulder and goes, I wish I would have told you, or I wish I could have told you. But if you hit them with like lightning or electricity, it causes them to short circuit for a little bit. I mean, you also shock
Well.
the person, but it delays it for like probably about like 30 seconds or maybe a minute, depending on how hard you hit it. So once he gets out, I'm gonna have a bunch of devices that are just gonna be able to just like short circuit all of his shit, and then we're just gonna scoop him up and run.
So does he need to be outside of the prison, or could I just poof in, get him, and poof out?
See, that's what. Okay, I don't think that you can teleport because you have to do it. You're doing it magically.
Well, yeah.
I think the building's protected against that.
Is there a way to not magically teleport?
But how
I mean, that's
protected
what
is
I
it get against gunpowder?
Technically, I'm apparating through the wall.
That's not magical. Oh, that's like okay, because you're a
That's
ghost.
why I'm telling you, that's why this place has been on my list, and I've been waiting to do it because I'm pretty much the only person that could do this.
Yeah, that's actually pretty legit. I figured they might have like, magical dampeners or something. So like if I went in and did not have one.
There's glyphs all over the place. And
Oh.
so the one place I want to get into is the doctor's office, and I wasn't able to do it because that oh man, there is so much going on with that office. It's really hard to get into and not be seen. But but think about it. If I could get in there and steal his notes or something, or like look at them, maybe there I could find some weakness or like way to turn them off or
Do
something.
you have like a lead on how to do that?
I don't. That was going to be the next thing I do after I leave you guys to tell you this.
And how is our Heavy Neck? You said he's okay, but what does that mean?
He's okay. He's really skinny. Like when I'm talking in the face, it seems like they barely feed him. He has
To call him Skinny Neck.
skinny neck. I'm going
Yeah,
to tell him. I'm going to
I'm
tell
sure he would love that.
him. It seems that they're definitely doing something. He has marks on his arms and on his torso. It looks like they're just, maybe he's getting into fights, or maybe they're cutting on him. I don't know, but the cuts look very straight.
Is he 10 fingers, 10 toes though?
I believe so.
Ugh.
It's a
That's the
boy.
That's the funny thing. He actually has no access. His manacles go all the way around his hand, so like he literally has these mittens that he can't like actually do anything.
That's very cute. I should just leave him there.
No, it seems very bad. The sounds that I heard coming from there were, I mean, they definitely weren't all human, and they definitely didn't sound good, and they definitely didn't sound like they were like enjoying anything going on in there.
So
Are you
So-
implying that they are doing otherworldly experimentation on the
I
prisoners?
I think so, because from what I can tell, the actual fort doesn't have a lot of like outside visitors besides the people who work there.
so you're telling me Heavy Neck right now could be getting mixed around with goblins?
It's probably worse. I saw like a bugbear or two, and like an ogre and some other, like I think a few devils.
Oh, like
Perhaps they will make him taller.
I'm gonna write both of those. So I tell him, okay, so skinny neck and make him tell a joke.
That was an attempt at a joke, however.
No, he'll love it. I'm sure.
you tell
Oh,
him
the other
Mama Bear
thing is-
sends love.
Yeah.
We appreciate the update, Penelope. It seems as though you have this well in hand. Please
So
keep
this
us
is-
informed.
Okay, so this is the thing. He told me that he doesn't have any lead, but he has this one person he's gonna talk to that might be able to help. So I'm gonna have to check in with him in like maybe like a couple days, or maybe and like I'm obviously gonna go back. I'll just check him tonight and see if there's anything, and I'll let you guys know. But it's, to be honest, Heavy Neck's gonna have to. He's gonna have to make friends and do something insanely crazy to be able to get free enough so that we can open up a door for him. However we choose to do it.
How do you break down a wall like that? They got glyphs, so obviously they like the walls must be
Going
reinforced.
to be
in some way.
reinforced, but I mean, I can work on a cutter that can basically just cut a big circle in it, but it's going to take a little bit to complete its rotation. But that's what I'm currently going with my main form, unless you guys have a different way to do it.
Sheila's gonna look at Xander and be like, I'm like barely wearing clothing, so it's all you.
Yeah, but I assume you could probably run through that. Right? No.
Well, if you did one of your concussive blasts and I did a thunderball and Sheila ran through it at the same time, that would probably hurt really bad for Sheila, but we could do it.
I could work on Sheila. I'm just thinking of this now, and I don't know why. I'll put a big shoulder-mounted pneumatic piston on your shoulder, and then we'll walk up, and it'll be reinforced, and it'll just, and then we'll just hammer away at this while we have all this other shit thrown at it.
Why wouldn't we just simply use an explosive? You said it's magically protected, but that does not prevent
should
it from
use
being
explosives
damaged
too.
by.
We should use all of this shit. We should use everything at our disposal.
I believe of all the things I might say, it seems as though we are overthinking this.
But I think we have time to overthink it. So
Fair
yeah,
enough.
I agree. Explosives are a very like, clean way to get in. We just got to get a lot of it, and I don't have a lot of it.
Perhaps we could have like several very loud things happening all at once, trying to get in, and then have one quiet, stealthy thing happening somewhere else.
Well, Noctin's monster scares everyone and freaks them out so that we
Yep.
can blow up
Yeah,
stuff.
Nocturne, just throw that over the side. And then
Yeah.
go nuts.
I'm sure 10 would love that.
Other than that, that's pretty much the plan. So you're kind of waiting on Heavy Neck to figure his shit out. So let's hope your boy knows how to make friends.
All right, well that's good news.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. And was that you guys causing the stir over in Golden Glare up in the
I'm
north?
not sure what you're talking about.
I don't. I
wanna
also
know,
don't
I
know what
was
you're talking about.
apparently asleep.
There's a lot of dead bodies that showed up in a warehouse, and then there was reports
definitely
of a
not
bright
us.
flare gun. That wasn't you guys?
I was napping. I told you.
we would
I-
like never raid a warehouse. What are you talking about?
That
Yeah.
sounds like familiar, but it sounds like somebody that is not us.
Well, I was gonna say good for you, because that's just, I mean, impressive. I was gonna give a pat on the back to whomever did that, like, or
Oh,
eh,
well, thank you. You didn't have to, say mention it.
Fuck.
yeah. You're welcome. I knew it was you. So, but anyways, anyway, I can help you. Is there anything else you're doing?
Are you sure you want to know these things? Or wouldn't you prefer to have plausible deniability?
Oh, I don't care.
I believe we are going to go murder some more pirates later today.
Oh, nice. Okay. Where at? I can run distraction so there's less guards in that area if you want. I mean, if I haven't told you already, I love fucking with those guards.
That would be much appreciated.
All right, so where are they headed?
And I'm just gonna
Um,
turn and look at Phantasma and be like, oh.
They're going to go towards the Mariner's Mine, the second one, the south one. Oh, okay, so lower. Yeah, okay. Oh, I've got a plan. Hey, Penelope, do you want to hijack a blimp with me? And she's just like, this huge smile curls across her face, and
I'm gonna turn around and say, that was an option this entire time.
well, I'm gonna have to crash it afterwards, but yeah.
That seems wasteful.
I
What am I
want
gonna
to.
do?
I want to hijack a blimp.
Well, I'm gonna be the distraction. You guys are gonna do the thing.
Can you do the thing instead so I can hijack a blimp?
I have one question. Why are we worried about ships when we can simply hijack blimps?
Because there's not a lot of them, and when one goes missing, the whole city searches. They're just really expensive.
That is a
They're-
reasonable explanation.
Yeah,
How
it's-
unfortunate.
Yeah, because I mean, trust me, the blimps are really cool. I'd love to make a huge like battle one. I mean, they're not really great for battles because of the way they're designed, but I mean, like I said, like they're just kind of like, let me put a number on it. There's probably a grand total of 9 in the entire city.
Hmm.
So like, there's not a lot. But I'm gonna
well-
hijack one. I'm gonna try and not crash it, but I don't know. The last time I tried to land one of these, it wasn't pretty.
Can you point out on a map where all 9 of these might be?
All 9 of them.
Yep.
Well, there's. I can point you through. Let's do this.
We are likely getting distracted. However, this is
Yeah.
You
interesting
don't have to do
information.
it. You don't have to do it right this second. I just at some point would like a map with the locations of all 9 of these blimps.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, sure. I'll get it for you. It's.
Finn, what
they
are we
mainly-
gonna do with 9 blimps?
We're going to bask in the knowledge of where the blimps are.
And then
Knowledge for knowledge's sake.
If-
Oh,
if-
okay.
If
We're
you
not gonna steal the
guys end
blimps?
up stealing a blimp for your own sake, then yeah, sure. Like I'll tell you exactly where. But tonight, I'll run distraction on and steal one of those.
Excellent. So there will
Alright.
only be
Nice.
8 after this.
Yes. Well, no, there should be 9, but this depends on how bad my landing is.
Understood. Understood.
There's gonna be 0 when I'm done.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I found out that I was like, thinking like, it should hold water, right? No, they don't. They don't do that.
Finn, perhaps we could use these against the big bad.
Well, yeah, so you're thinking offense. Yeah, I'm thinking defense because these could be used against us, and if I can just, take them all out, then it won't be an issue ever.
Ah, that is also an excellent point.
Because
We
like
will
these
discuss this more.
these blimps could find us.
Yeah, true. Very true.
These blimps serve drinks. Why would you get rid of them?
Well, it's more places that serve drinks, Sheila.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it's gonna be. I'm hopefully the one I'm gonna steal is gonna have drinks on it, so I gotta have something. But
Well,
yeah,
I
when
mean-
are you guys doing this? Like late night?
Whenever
What is the
Phantasma says.
best time for flying blimps?
I don't. It
Night
Because we
ride.
want to be successful.
I mean, I would say probably not at midnight when this is supposed to happen.
So like 11:45.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to go right now, you could try and steal the blimp right now, and then just kind of like joyride it around until you need it. But that
I
may
think
be,
we should likely
that may be
stay
a bad
focused.
idea. All right, so you guys, do you guys want to do anything else while you're here at Xander's lab?
No.
I'm gonna have a blimp.
I would like to attempt to fix the gauntlet that I brought with me that I picked up last time, but if I cannot in one session, then I will partially repair it.
Oh yeah, you look at it. Roll me an intelligence check, and add your proficiency. Cool.
And proficiency is the 4.
Nice. So, with that, I'm gonna roll a d4 and see which one of these you get back. Okay, so luckily, as you're looking at it, Xander comes over and he's just like, "Did you lift this off of one of the guards you killed?"
Whatever.
It's okay. Stop sweating. Look here, and then he points out that there is a one of the connections you could easily repair for a one-time use of the spell Lightning Bolt.
Excellent.
So it looks like there's just enough juice in this thing where, okay, but don't do it right now. Like it's literally you're gonna take the connection and like basically kickstart this thing, and it's just gonna go
Now,
eject out of this nozzle.
I'm gonna. Nocton says. So if I use it once, is it repairable in the future, or if
Oh no, it's gonna lose juice.
if
So
I
wait,
were to find more batteries, could I fix this permanently?
if you're gonna okay, so the only way any of this Via Meccania bullshit works on you is if you steal one of the under exosuits, because that's where the power is. So those things power most of the stuff, and then that way you don't have to worry about like anything blowing up on your shoulder.
Well, hopefully I will no longer need any technology from Via Meccania in the future anyways. So I will keep this in mind. Thank you, Xander.
Why, you gonna go off inventing?
Can you repeat that? I apologize.
Well, he's just kind of jesting at you. He's like, "What, are you gonna go off and invent the next cool thing?"
Yes, certainly. I have many designs in mind.
All right. Well, you have a little bit of time. You and Xander can, because Xander's curious. He'll ask you to show him whatever you got. So for the next hour or two, Xander and Nocton will be going over whatever Nocton's got to show. The rest of you, nothing.
Can Utag go up and pick his ring up?
Where's that?
He was getting a ring made for him. It was somewhere up here.
Oh yeah, you can make your way there. Are you doing so stealthily?
Well, I'm not very stealthily.
No, not really.
Yeah, so I would say I would probably throw some clothes on over me, like a hood or a robe or something.
Okay, roll an intelligence check.
Where you going, Utog? Can I come?
Nice. You actually you realize that you could just take off like maybe like one piece of your armor and it doesn't make your cloak look like that bulgy, so you actually can blend in pretty well.
Okay.
So
Sheila needs to go too to that store because she has a ring as well.
Sheila, you're quite large.
So she's gonna look at Utah and maybe
Is there
be
any
like,
way
can you make it without me?
Yeah, do you need me to pick something up for you? What do you need?
I have a ring there that I paid for. It should be ready.
Darling, I'll get you a ring.
Look at you do that. Homie. Yeah. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since you guys did that in the game. So
Where do you guys get all these rings? I want a ring.
they paid money for it.
Yeah,
Trying to
lots
bleed
of
them
it.
dry.
Lots of it. Yeah, Utag would definitely head up there and pick that up.
Okay, so you gotta, it'll be the better part of like 2.5, maybe 3 hours, because you'll like try to act, you'll try to be a little stealthy about your path, knowing that you're still fairly wanted in this place, or at least the people you're affiliated with are being looked at are being sought after. So you can get there. You duck into the magic shop. You can get yours fine. So you can pick up your ring of haste.
Okay.
It has like one use per like 24 hours.
Okay.
So like the second you use it, then it's 24 hours after that. But it allows you just one-time use of haste.
Okay. And I'm going to mention I'm here to pick up for a friend of mine.
Okay, this is where you're gonna have to roll a persuasion check because this is not for you.
Okay. Can I very intently tell him I'm here to pick it up for a friend of mine?
You'd like to try and intimidate?
Instead of persuade, I am much better at intimidating than persuading.
Sure. Quick question, what's your background?
Mercenary.
Okay, cool. So roll an intimidation check against this guy.
19.
So this guy is going to quiver back and immediately go, "Ugh, I'm gonna have to get you, my manager. It's just, it's over my pay grade." And he's just gonna like run away and he's gonna go grab this like sort of, more heavy set female dwarf. And she comes, sauntering over and goes, "Yeah, what do you want?"
Finally, the person in charge. I'm here
Yeah.
to pick up from a friend.
Yeah, we don't usually do that.
He says it is, I'll say, it is special circumstances.
Okay, so explain to me this special circumstance.
As you know, my party is not very welcome here anymore, and they have sent me to go and pick up the items that we have paid for rightfully.
Did you just say you're wanted?
Did not say that. I said we were not welcome.
Like, by whom?
You ask lots of questions for somebody trying to get a ring sold.
Yeah, this is my shop. It's my establishment. We run a clean business here.
And your item was paid for. It is clean.
And I don't know that you are the one who paid for it. So what am I just gonna let anybody come in and say, "Hey, that was my ring"?
Can
You
I
have written
roll?
down this is for a Sheila, who is a female Goliath. You are not a female Goliath.
You're right, I am not.
So unless you are her in disguise, then I'm sorry, I cannot give you this ring.
Can I see the ring?
She currently has the little document, and then she has it on top of the ring. She with her like her. It's so there's the the table, the countertop, the ring, her hand with the bill of sale between her and the ring. She's got it completely covered.
Utag will look over at the person that was working behind the counter, glance over at them, and then look back at the salesman and say, "What is your relation to this person?"
Ooh, the person, like the little like quivering boy.
Yep.
What are you asking?
I want to know, do they mean anything to you?
Oh, like related?
Yes.
Look, I don't really like the way that you're talking about anything right now. I'm gonna give you one chance to get out of my shop before I call the guards.
Mm. We need to return to the city, and Sheila needs her ring. I will look at the child and say, "I will be back."
He's like a
Next-
teenager. He's like 16.
Oh, even better. I will be back. You better watch out, and I will turn and leave.
She puts her hand on his shoulder, and he like kind of like recoils from the threat. So you turn and leave.
I will my underwater misty step the hell out of there. So like I will start to like swirl around and kind of like disappear into the ground.
Okay. All right. So you appear at the door. It's
Yeah.
where you're going, and then you.
Unless I look out a
Walk out.
window, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you could look out the window. So you step to the side, and yeah, you're out. So you have your ring. You are you sticking around? Or are you just
No,
looking at?
I would go back to the ship and inform Sheila of the unfortunate series of events that just occurred.
Okay. As you leave, roll perception check.
Perception 9.
Uh,
Ouch.
there was like a small, like I guess like as you were coming around the corner, you just hear a bunch of like a commotion happening on the front side of the building, and as you curl around to like walk away, you can catch that the door just closes, as it seemed that there was like a big rush of something trying to get into the shop.
Okay.
But with that, I mean, you can quickly, hastily make your way back to Xander's lab. And the rest of you, what were y'all doing in the interim? Just kind of hanging?
Well, I obviously had to find some snacks.
Okay, there are no snacks.
Whoa!
Roll an investigation check first.
Investigation with my kitty eyes. Oh no.
So
Oh no.
yeah, so Utag comes back to this scene of a partially upset Zesaria.
Real hangry.
You let Sheila know. So it is about, about time to start making your way to the other side of the harbor so that you can get ready for this little excursion. So to do that, could everybody, once night falls, Xander pops out, Penelope pops out, Riker, and it looks like Riker and Magmore have been hanging out tightly, and they've been just reading through books and tomes, but they're too infatuated with what they're doing. So you guys leave the lab, get over and walk across the Warrior Bridge. You guys can see in glory this large stone statue of a soldier holding a sword that's piercing the ground, his head lit with this blue flame. His eyes slightly dim lights on both, like for both pupils. But you make your way over the bridge and into the north side of the lower city. You pass by the rough seas and you start to look at Phantasma, who is her eyes are darting around, and she kind of just tells you to just spread out along the port, like spread around the dock to wait and see like where they're gonna land because they don't really know. So while you do this, how are y'all sort of like blending in while you guys make your perception checks to look to see where this ship is?
That's a 24 from me, by the way.
Nice, nice.
In terms of blending in, I will just sort of be attempting to stay out of sight. Oh, and I'm not wearing my heavy armor right now, so.
Okay. So it's just that. Nice. So anybody who got, I believe it's Nocturne and Phantasma, noticed that there is a slightly large gap where there's no ships, and you guys kind of hang out around this corner. Phantasma says it seems familiar to her, and then 45 minutes rolls past, and then you just start to see this similar scouting ship in the size of the Slippery Bosom start to curl around the left side of the warrior, and then makes this big crescent until it slowly starts to dock. Once it docks, you guys will. I mean, who? Actually, I'll just use the same perception check. So, Nocturne, you notice that there is a blue feathered hat on somebody that is steering the ship. So as it stops, a couple guys roll down, they tie up the boat, they get it all ready, and then a big old plank comes down, and you watch at first there are how many? So the first wave is Captain Adrian plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pirates. A couple beefy boys, couple guys who look like they have some backpacks, but they also have like rapiers at their side. And then there are a couple riflemen that kind of scurry across the deck, and they're going to be decently quiet. Are you guys trying to be stealthy while they are? Because you guys notice that there's not a lot of like people on the dock. It's quite dark. You guys trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, I suppose like lurk a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So just roll me some stealth checks just to see how well you blend in. It doesn't look like the pirates are like actively like looking around skittishly. They're kind of like beelining it down the dock. So yeah, Finn, you're fine. Utag, you're not that great. Let's see. Sheila, you're good. So as they are running past y'all and this little opening that kind of runs up a like stone walkway that then empties onto the street, everyone else stays fairly good. Like you're all pretty hidden, except Utag. You're kind of just hanging out there. You don't look assuming or anything. Your trident is fully like obscured. But you watch one of the pirates look over at your figure and then mutter to his guy. He goes, "Hey, looks like the streets still got people. We gotta be quiet. Hey, maybe we go. Hey, tell them we gotta go up to the backside." And it looks like they may have just altered their course a little bit, and they start to hug the left side of the street as they disappear down and up the way. So what do you guys do? Are you guys waiting? What are you guys doing?
I think I will. Yeah, I think I'll wait.
Okay. So you guys wait for 5, 10,
What are
and
we?
right around the 10-minute mark. You hear a bunch of hooting and hollering, and then you watch 5 more individuals, 2 riflemen, 2 swashbucklers, not carrying backpacks, and 1 beefy guy. They come creaming down the dock, and as they're kind of like they're yucking it up, and they're gonna just like, yeah, we're gonna fuck him up. We're gonna steal all this shit, and we're gonna kill him, and we're gonna sail off in the goddamn sunset, boys. And then they look like they're kind of like making their way in the same direction that the first party ran off to. So, but with those stealth checks, your guys are fine for right now. They're not really paying mind. They're doing other things. So Phantasma creeps up to you, Finn, and Sheila. Hey, so what does that mean? What do you guys want to do?
I'm sorry. There was like a thing that
So
happened with my headphones. So like,
Yeah.
people walk by us with what?
So there was a first party, but it looks like there has been a second pirate party that's like made up of 5 guys that just like left the ship and then started walking in the direction of like where Captain Adrian and the first party went. While
They had Adrian captive, right?
Yeah, Adrian was with them, but it looked like he was like kind of flanked on either side, and they were hugging him close.
Was Barnaby with them?
No,
Okay.
not see Barnaby at all.
So 10 people walked by, and then 5 people walked by.
Yep. And then the ship still has people on it, from what you can hear, but not a lot. It's still fairly quiet.
Do we think that there are fewer people on the ship at this moment in time?
I think that might be a safe bet.
All right, so
Maybe we take the
Maybe
ship
they're
and
all
wait for
like
them.
out to dinner.
Should we see how many people are on the ship and
that might
then
be
proceed?
helpful. So who wants to do it? I've only got
Tag will walk up there.
I was gonna say I think Sheila and Utog should just go duo that shit.
Sheila, do you want to go check out the flying ship?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Okay. So you guys can make your way over to the like where the plank of wood that or the deck that's the wood that's connecting to the top of the deck, and you can hear a lot of like it's almost jovial in the conversations that are getting thrown around. You hear a bunch of yeah, fuck them. That's why. Like can't wait to see your fucking guys head on a platter, and you hear no. He's not lying, guys. He's gonna come back and he's gonna come back with the Mizium. And you hear the like sputtering uh, voice of Barnaby on like somewhere on top of the deck.
But I can't see them like the guy
No,
who was talking about killing the captain.
because you're currently too low to be able to see anything because you're on the dock.
Is it jumpable?
For you, yeah.
But not probably not probably not Sheila.
Yeah, Sheila might have to she might be able to just get like halfway and pull herself up.
I'm gonna look over at Sheila and then the rest of the group and kind of like give them like the little head nod, like let's go.
So I didn't mention this before, but at this point, I'm gonna pull off my cloak, and 10 is like a backpack.
Okay.
He's all folded up on my back.
All
He's
right.
gonna kind of like hop down and then skitter over behind Utag.
All right.
And then I'll just proceed to walk across and attempt to board the ship.
All right. So the way I have these 3 spots laid out, the ship is so low and just not well enough guarded for the rest of you guys that it is going to be a flavor your own skill murder. So you guys are definitely going to succeed this, but just roll me roll me a d20, and we'll see how well it goes. But like, I mean, you guys are clearly going to clean house because there's only like 6 guys on the top of the deck.
Nice, nice.
So with Sheila and Utag, this is just going to be like you guys can like Utag, you're going to struggle a little bit.
Messy.
Yeah, you're gonna slip around, miss a couple. Sheila, above average, not your best, but how would you guys like to? Because right now, when you guys get on top of the deck, there is Barnaby, who is just kind of fluttering about 4 feet above, like in the middle, like around the middle mast, and he's surrounded by like 6 just kind of like a little half like boozed up pirates who are just kind of like waiting there with their like swords and pistols drawn at Barnaby, and it looks like they're kind of just like holding him like loosely hostage. How do you guys want to do this?
I would imagine
Sheila-
that Utag would be attempting to like throw his spear and stab people repeatedly.
Okay.
And when he realizes that he's continuously not hitting, he will drop his implant his spear into the ground, just start ripping people apart, like manhandling them
Okay.
apart.
All right.
Since
So-
Sheila did it in above average, she just wants to get fucking. She's gonna just start hitting people and just get rocked, and then that just turned into a series of unfortunate events where everyone else just gets killed around
Yeah.
her.
Those of you who are not on the actual ship watching this, you will watch a bunch of tridents sail off of the deck and miss. A bunch of yelling, screaming, and blood splatter starting to like shoot off of the other side of it. A bunch of grunts, and then eventually a whole lot of I wouldn't say a lot, but there are a few limbs that fall off on either side until you hear the last thump. And with that, you guys now have the ship. But Barnaby's like, hey, well, that's great, and he will cast heal to cure wounds on you, or healing word. No, I think no, he's got cure wounds. I think. Let me just check. No, he'll cast healing word at 4th level for both of you, so you guys can be healed back to full from whatever small attacks that you took from them.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys gotta go get let's go get Adrian. Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's get moving.
Well, all right.
Should we move the ship?
I mean, we can come back. I mean, I could take the ship, and then you guys could go do this if you would like.
I think that may
Yeah,
be
you know, a lot
wise.
of people say I'm gonna watch your ship for ya.
But I'm going to take it back to the southern grove. How are you going to get back? Are you going to stay at Xander's after this?
Well, we'd like to get there too because that's what our ship is.
That's
So
what I'm
perhaps,
saying. We might as well leave the ship here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I suppose somebody should stand guard though, just so it doesn't mysteriously float away.
Barnaby, do you mind? Well, nah. Yeah,
No,
that's fine.
I mean, no offense, but like you standing guard against them had you like tied up and like getting mutinied. So maybe somebody else should stand guard?
Well, I was only staying there so that maybe they wouldn't leave and go kill Adrian. So it was like
Okay.
a good faith gesture. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Is all right. Well, I mean, I guess I could guard the ship. If anybody gets close, I'll rip them into it.
Just show them this, and I pick up like the first half of like the arm, and it's got like the pointing finger at them. Just point at them.
She will take her finger and connect the boop with the finger and go. Right around this time, you guys hear the sounds of and you watch 5 glowing lights start to like connected to Eldritch elite guards fly overhead as you look off in the distance and you can see a blimp that is currently got a whole bunch of lights on it that says "Come and get me, assholes." And
Well, he did say he was gonna make a distraction.
there's like
I forgot he
red,
was gonna do that.
there's like red and
That's
blue
one way
and,
to do
and
it,
a
I
whole bunch of
guess.
different smokes attached to it that it looks like he's just making this huge big arc and spinning around. Yeah. So
He seems to
Xander,
be enjoying himself.
he usually does.
That guy took over a city.
It's really something.
Someone we should all aspire to be like.
I mean, I feel
Sounds
like
like
I
you
would
have
more
like a
aspire.
crush on him, Nog.
Yeah, seriously. Get the,
I do not have affection.
what sounds like
I
you're
mean,
displaying it right now.
do you have admiration?
What are you guys doing? Go get Adrian. And she, like Phantasma's just gonna like shove you guys off of the boat as she
Oh,
just
yeah,
sits
good point.
there. And she is going to like actually she's gonna wild shape into a water elemental, and then she's gonna like slosh off of the deck, and she's gonna go be the guard in the water. You guys are gonna have to make your way back and try and figure out how to get there. So with Barnaby's help, can somebody roll a survival check?
Oh, yes.
And you realize that you do not have to roll stealth checks because it wasn't just those 5 guards. It looks like Xander has attracted like every single guard in the quadrant. And they're now like, he has like this sort of like school of red lights that are starting to congregate closer to his blimp.
Amazing.
Nice.
So yeah, Finn, absolutely. You can make it there in very good time with Barnaby pointing out the way. That will bring us to our first map. So, dun dun dun. The streets are dark. There's no one on it. Barnaby is going to be Phantasma. Do you have a Barnaby token, Aaron?
I do, but I don't know where it is.
Ah, God damn it. Well, we're gonna use something else for him.
We
Hmm.
want to take a quick break before we get
Yeah,
into
we
it.
can take a quick break. It's almost 8, so we will get right back to you guys. Thank you for sticking with us, and we will figure out what the thrilling conclusion is for rescuing Captain Adrian.
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent.
Yes.
Dun,
All right.
dun, 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 dun.
Where is, I feel like I had a Barnaby somewhere. Is there a map where he would be?
I am like 2000% sure we are still recording right now.
Are we?
Oh, nice. Hi, guys.
Thank
Hi,
you.
internet.
What's up? Hey, internet. Yeah.
Are we? Really?
Hello and welcome to back to the West March, guys. Sorry. Thank you for staying with us. We are picking back up with the rescue of Captain Adrian. Our crew had just easily slaughtered the rest of the people the rest of the pirates that were on the ship, kind of hanging out with Barnaby. You guys left Phantasma there to guard the ship, water elemental lurking in the depths. While Barnaby has joined your group to figure out how this all ends. So with the distraction of Xander and the blimp, you guys can make your way easily to Barnaby is telling you that quickly that because you guys asked about metal, they had to like tell the pirates, they're like, oh, we're going after Mizium, because they had to make it seem appropriate for all of the materials he stole. And so they were like, oh, like, and then they were like, oh, the next spot's, and like it's a iron and steel smelting factory that's all automated. And
Nice.
he goes, yeah, we were just gonna tell him to go in there, and then hopefully you guys are gonna show up and to kill him. So, and then boom, here you are. So you guys are looking, if you look in the top right,
Top
Yes.
right. Yes.
you guys are about 50 feet away from that corner.
We
And-
just see a big black square. Is that what you want us to see?
hold on, wait, hold on. Why are you not? I hate how fog of war works. I'm just gonna turn it off.
I mean, I can see the edge of it, but
The edge of what?
the,
Yeah,
I
the-
mean, you can see the edge of the map, but like the inside, we can't see.
Yeah, so you can see the street, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just gonna reveal it to you when you get there.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
So you can see the corner of this building, and you look off to the right, and you can just pick out that this beefy guy, they're curling around that corner, and it looks like they're disappearing on the other side of the building over there. Over here, it looks like there's a loading bay. It looks like it's manned by two autonomous claws that are picking boxes up and then moving them out of the building, placing them on carts. And it looks like it's just filling up a large cart full of boxes. This is just like an automated steel ingot making factory. So where are you guys going? Let's and I guess yeah, let's just for sake, let's just do initiative.
Do, 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 do.
Oh boy.
Oh god, and I thought I did terrible.
Okay. All right, so you guys are not in initiative yet, but now that we've rolled it, we can just go. So you're 50 feet away from that corner. How are you guys proceeding?
Well, there seems to be like a loading dock of some kind right there. Do we want to just? I could just do the whoop-a-doop-a-doo, and we're invisible, and we go inside, and
I'm sorry, you do the what?
the invisible thing. I can
Does it
make
have
us
a
invisible.
I
So like kind of like the similar as last time where we
Yeah,
kind of walk in and smash and grab while we're invisible.
yeah, that worked last time, right?
Yeah.
I think it sounds like a beautiful plan. So like
That
let's do
worked
it.
I mean,
fantastically.
I can't keep us all invisible. Once you start smashing shit, then you're not going to be invisible anymore. But we could at least get the drop on them, and we could get in the building probably.
I am in favor of this idea.
Well, you know me, if I get the drop, they're done. So like let's do it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go straight for Adrian, because I'm just gonna make sure he's okay.
I'll roll with you.
Barnaby, would you rather I go straight for Adrian, and then transport him away from wherever he is?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. That sounds really smart.
Then
Okay.
me and Utog will bang some heads and make a commotion.
Yeah. So why don't we go in? Everybody surround wherever they are. I'll just walk up right to Adrian. I'll uninvisible myself so that everyone's looking right at me, and I'll be like, "Bye." and we'll go somewhere else.
All right, that
I
sounds
mean,
great.
it's not a terrible idea.
No,
This
that's it.
sounds excellent.
Put your knife up to their neck when we get close to them.
All right,
All
so let's
right,
go.
let's see. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're free to move yourselves. I would say that with you guys having that slight conversation, the last of them would have come in.
I can turn 5 of us invisible. Is that cool? Like that's the max I can do. I'm sorry. Who doesn't care about being invisible?
I would like to be able to get into position to snipe, so I would prefer to stay invisible in the beginning.
Okay, is there anybody who
think-
doesn't care if they're invisible?
I think Utag needs to
Utag
hang
doesn't really
back.
care.
He can jump into position, so we just got to find a place for him to attack.
Okay. Utog, you wait out here. When I come back outside with Captain Adrian, then you can rush in. Sound good?
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so you're free to move yourselves.
And
When you get over there, you see that there's a door. It is closed, and the dock has a larger sort of double door that is also blocked. But there are railroad tracks. It's fairly accurate to what you see. These little claws are just whizzing past you, picking up these boxes, swinging over, putting them in the large carriage.
You
can
said the
we-
door is closed.
Door's closed.
I'm going to attempt to pick the lock,
So you go to pick the lock.
assuming it's locked.
Yes. The front of it is definitely has like some sort of like insertable key that you could do. So do you have thieves tools?
I do.
All right, so let's
Yeah.
roll a check.
Sleight of hand, I'm assuming.
It is sleight of hand. Yeah, if you're proficient with it, I believe. Yeah, cool. It's not hard for you. It takes a little bit getting used to like what kind of a lock is, what kind of a lock it is, and then you can very quickly get your tool and then feel it release, and then you can hear like. Do you open the door or do you just
I'm just gonna like let it sort of
creak?
yeah, kind of. It's not gonna be open all the way.
Okay. You just hear like from inside you hear.
Yeah, I think at that point I would wait until one of the carts comes through, so there's some noise happening, and I'd open the door enough for us to slip through.
All right. So you can open the door. It opens with a push. So you can creep through. What you see in front of you is massive autonomous smelting factory where you have
Nice.
some different steels being made in smaller kilns over here, and then there's large giant steel melting vats that are like suspended from the ceiling. You can see all the heights, right?
Yes.
And okay, so the first number is the height of the platform that the turret is on, and then the second number is from floor to the very top of the crane, just in case, because I know people might want to jump on them. So, and then you got 75 feet. These giant vats, the rims sit 50 feet above the air or above the ground. So once you guys get in, roll stealth checks.
No, just for my sanity, real quick. The first number is the structure. The second number is the crane. Height.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. Sorry.
All right.
As I step in, 10 is gonna hop and latch on to the back side of one of the carts.
Onto one of these. You can put him wherever you like.
That cart that is actually going into the building.
All right. So swings in.
Okay. So are we assuming that we can sort of position ourselves how we want at this moment in time?
Not so fast. Let's roll your stealth checks. So we have Ben, you're good. Nocton, you're doing good. Yeah, you're fine. Sheila, you're good. Barnaby. Stuff. It's a 3.
He can roll with advantage because he's invisible.
Okay, good. That's good because a natural 1 would have been terrible. All right, Barnaby, get in here. All right, so you guys are going to be able to move kind of vertically on the map unless you want to just straight up go and engage. Because what you see in front of you is, as you stand on the platform, there are a bunch of people that look like they're trying to open up these boxes and see if something's hidden in those. There's 2 guys over there doing the same thing. You look up this large staircase, and at the top of it, there's a guy with a pretty nice rifle, with the door swinging open to this like office that's like high above everything. And there is a orc who looks like he is currently in the middle of casting a spell, and it looks like he's sort of like yucking it up with the dude that's right next to the thing. You cannot see Adrian at this time. Actually, wait, sorry. I mean, yeah. What's roll perception checks, everybody?
18.
Okay.
23.
Okay.
Nice.
Sheila, Nocta,
20.
and Zasaria. You see that the guy, your guy's eye go from the guy that's casting the spell at the top of the staircase, and you look over at this giant pane of like crystal clear glass, and you can see that there is a figure with Adrian's hat that is currently like sitting in the chair that's behind the desk. So right there.
Okay.
All right. So you guys now have that under your belt. You guys were gonna be able, so from the point of entry, you get 1 movement, and then you get 1 action before I start initiative. So from the door, you're gonna have to measure everything because like it was impossible. I just was so done trying to get the grid to work. So it's a fairly large building. I mean, you know, you got 220 feet until the other side.
You said we get 1 action as well?
Yes, you get 1 action. Like 1 turn. So an action, bonus action.
Okay. I am going to go right here, I think. Let me just make sure. It's not very close. This is big. Yeah, I mean, oh, okay.
I don't know if I had to announce this before, but Finn would have cast Mage Armor before like going in there.
Absolutely. I'm not going to be a stickler about that. I mean,
Yeah.
you usually do it.
I say similarly, I would have had Bug already up and about, which reminds me,
If
I
you're
need to
going to
get
have
him.
Bug, you're going to have to roll a stealth check for Bug too.
Da, da, da. Hold on, let me get on here. His is a
Big.
14.
He's fine. So far, they had a 9
And-
for theirs. So
Oh no, he goes right after me for initiative, so I will get that fixed.
all right. So is everyone ready? Utag, are you out there or are you inside?
Well, I would wait until their stealth pops to use my turn. But my action would be putting on my one action that I get before would be putting on my ring and kind of like chuckling to myself as I'm walking to the doorway.
Use that ring of haste.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so you're staying there. Zasari, you got everything ready. Barnaby's kind of just chilling there, in the shadow of the
Just
crane,
want to
waiting to heal some.
check.
Sheila, are you making your presence known while you're walking up?
No, sneaking.
Okay, so you're like trying to hug the side of the wall and like stay
Yeah.
off- Okay, so perfect. All right.
Yeah. Okay. I changed my mind. I'm going to go up to here.
Okay, so when you get over there, that giant robotic arm is attached to like, a cart, and the cart's platform is 40 feet off of the ground. So you can see a ladder that you're gonna have to climb to get up there just to get on top of the crane.
Is the cart moving?
Yeah. It's so what it's doing is it's grabbing these giant hoses that are attached to the ceiling and then positioning them over empty ones to then be filled and then heated so that it can be smelted. And then he's bringing other hoses to come, and then it sucks it up on this like pretty ingenious little contraption that brings up this molten, and then it slowly turns it into these round bars so that by the time it gets to the top, it then is distributed down below. And that this arm is what's moving those cables like from like that to that. So it's moving, but I'd say like probably every 3 turns it's gonna like move to a different bat. But right now it's right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So everybody's set. The guys don't notice a single fucking thing. You guys are all fucking hidden. It looks like they're just kind of yelling out. Like these two guys down below are like, dude, what is Mizium even fucking looking like? Like, it's I heard it's black, it's shiny. Congratulations, that's like half a medal. You guys can get the absolute drop on these guys. Utah, you're first. So are you holding your action?
So I would probably know that they're all in position at this point, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's been a good probably 10 seconds.
okay, so at this point, Utag would have his ring and have it activated, and I would step out immediately, just like in the doorway,
Mhm.
and just kind of like look around, like glance the room a little bit, and then I would again immediately laugh, and I would cast an Eldritch Blast
At
at the sniper, yeah, at this guy right here
this
closest.
guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this
Yeah.
guy's head, and then you can see these two guys up here.
Yeah, I would this one first.
Go for it. Hitting the grunt.
13.
Loser. That does not hit.
All right, I will do it again.
AC 15.
19 then.
Yeah. So
So I am going to do one of my Eldritch invocations with it and pull him 10 feet so he is literally right in front of Sheila.
okay, so he gets pulled it towards you. So I'd say he gets pretty much right there.
Yep.
Nice. What's the damage on that?
The damage on that would be 10 force.
10? Nice.
And then I will run into the room here and throw a spear at the other guy.
Okay, you already cast Eldritch Blast.
I get
So
Ring of Haste. I get an additional action.
Oh
on
yeah,
my
okay,
turn.
I forgot you're hasted. So yeah, you get extra attack. So
19.
go ahead. Yeah, that
and that'll be an additional 10.
Okay, cool. Still up. But you leap in and she just like, oh, what the fuck? And his face just drags across the boxes and he's just getting all of these splinters stuck in it. And you rip up, land right in front of him and just like plunge your trident straight into his neck. And you can see it poke out the other side real quick as you pull it back. And you just hear, ah! And then the guy next to him is just like, they're here! That's it. Nocton, you're up. Followed by Finn.
So first thing that's gonna happen is 10's just gonna start skittering along these, gonna skitter along the top of these
All right, roll an athletics check for. It's gonna be a
boxes.
very easy athletics check to jump from the platform, unless you want him to just crawl.
No,
Pretty
you can just hop from there.
It's not hard.
Well,
Okay, I mean a 10 was supposed to be hard, but that's fine. He still makes it. It's just clumsy about it, and like he lands on one of the boxes and it shoots out because it was still empty, and then he like clatters around and then finally gets his footing or handing.
and I'm going to so like I'm assuming that these two guys here, I'm sort of obscured from view from them.
Yeah, you have you are completely obscured. No, because you could like the vats sit upright, like they sit outside of like this giant smoldering like lake of lava basically. So they I'd say they at the very most you get 3/4.
You're invisible though, right?
Very least. Are you?
I'm currently invisible, yes.
Oh, okay, then yeah, then you're fine.
Yeah. I'm the only one that they can see right now.
Yeah, hold on. Can everybody mark who's invisible so I can remember?
I would like to know what you classify as large in this current
Campaign setting.
setting.
Like what's a large object that's
Yeah,
currently
so
on-
like is this giant vat large?
No, that's huge. It's massive. Like
Okay.
if you're going for
Is
large, one of
this
these boxes,
crane large?
the crane's too large. Or the like
Okay.
what are you trying to do? Catapult?
No, I am trying to telekinetic movement something into these guys so they fall in the lava pit.
Yeah, you can do when the boxes would be your best bet. Like those
Okay.
are large boxes that are meant to hold like pieces of iron and steel.
Yep. So I'm gonna attempt to telekinetic movement this
Like the
box into this guy in the direction of the lava pit.
Okay, so are you gonna make an attack with it?
I mean, I guess it would be sort of like a
'Cause,
grapple.
It would be a shove.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
just
How do you
make
do that?
Just make a regular attack as this, like as if you were making a telekinetic attack, and then I'm gonna make an acrobatics check.
So,
So let's see.
technically, telekinetic movement is not an attack. So,
You're attempting to use a box to shove, so you're trying to use.
so
the
just
tele-
roll a d20. You're saying basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I get to add 5 to that. So 20.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be. Say how far can you? What's your?
30 feet.
What do you mean?
s-
For
I
your-
can move the object 30 feet.
Okay. So with that, hold on. 30 feet would get you there. He didn't lose by that much. I'll give you half speed to get him like literally right on the edge. Let me get you a box.
Cool. So yeah. So I just sort of like,
But like he's currently like he can't even get to his weapons right now because this box is like just shoving him and his like feet are sliding and so he's completely preoccupied.
that is going to be my action.
Also, Nocturne is now visible.
Yeah.
So invisibility is broken by any action or only casting a spell or attacking, because that wasn't either. technically.
Casting a spell or attacking. I believe that, but that.
So that's
I
going to
guess
be a
that would-
DM question.
Yeah.
You were using what?
Telekinetic movement.
And
So
you got it how?
I have psionic abilities.
Okay. That come from like your innate ability to use magic to do something.
Um,
Like you're making a shove attack. So like that was an action to do. Like it would be a normal action to shove somebody. So you're using, yes, you're using magic. You're using a non-magic ability to still make like an attack that would normally
Okay.
break.
that's
It
fine.
was-
I just wanted to. I was just curious. Yeah.
Like
So-
you're still there. Like, okay, so like the way I would flavor this is that at first when you pick up the box, you stay invisible. But the second that you're like
I
you
have to
gotta
like.
throw-
I'm
you gotta,
contested.
Like, throw
Yeah.
any force that like
Got it.
you're then like
No, I like that.
watch it just like come right off of your skin and
It's almost
then,
like a concentration thing. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So like
I like it.
Yeah. So now, but he is pinned there and like heel almost into that. That's perfect. Finn, you're up.
All right. Yeah. Seeing that, Finn is just gonna look up and can I see Captain Adrian from where I am?
Nah. You're hugging the wall too much, and there's like you're still only halfway up. So there's 30 feet of wall before you can even see over the edge. You can see the pane of glass that connects to where he was.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move 30 feet up the stairs.
Okay.
And
This guy's just now he's like fumbling for his rifle as you're running up because he definitely sees you. Oh no, you're invisible, right? Ah,
yeah, I'm invisible.
marker. I should remembered.
And I'm going to pull out my boomerang and prepare an attack, but not attack.
Okay, so you're holding your action for what?
I'm gonna hold my action if I think this guy is about to shoot at somebody, I want to aim the boomerang at his gun so that it causes him to
You want to
potentially
impose
miss.
disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm into it. So, because he's with all of that screaming that just happened, he's definitely like getting his rifle ready to go, like try and like defend whatever is happening. So, you're holding your action to impose disadvantage. It is now all of the grunts' turns. So let's just get this out of the way first. Nocton, are you maintaining concentration to hold him in place, or are you just pushing him and dropping?
No, it just like slammed this box, but I'm assuming that it's a heavy box.
Yeah, no, it's gonna slide down. He's gonna have to like climb around it. But I was just making sure if he was like,
Nope.
Okay, so it slams down. He is going to 14. He's gonna make an acrobatics check because well, 10 was what he needed. So he too bad he went after a swashbuckler. All right, so he's gonna get there, turn around, see not done. Finish his movement with getting over here as this guy bonus action dash Nocturne. This swashbuckler isn't even going, he's gonna see the fact that like that used a box to push his buddy in, and he's gonna go, oh, that's a good idea, and he's gonna run up and he's gonna attempt to shove you to try and push you backwards 10 feet and into the vat.
Okay. Would he have? I guess.
Use his bonus action to get to you.
10 is too far. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The scale of the
He's
map
just
is
coming
throwing me
up,
off.
and he's like, he's got his shoulder all prepped, and he's just gonna run into you to try and knock you in.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to be athletics or acrobatics for you. He has to use athletics, unfortunately. So it's only a 4.
And hold on.
But it's 22. Come on.
Hold on. My armor of magical strength. Where is it?
Armor of magical strength. Sounds like something you're making up to succeed.
I add 5 to it, so it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna, yeah. So I'm gonna use 1 charge from the armor and magical strength, and I'll get a 20. But
Okay, so you still don't even succeed.
nope.
Oh, unfortunately. So you're gonna get pushed back 10 feet, which you are gonna be falling into this vat. I will give you a dexterity save to try and grab onto the side of this vat before you fall into a literal furnace.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Flash Genius and do that
You
one again.
should. Oh
um,
my God, Noxon, thank Jesus. That was gonna be so many D6s. All right, so but you're now holding on. You're gonna while you're holding on, you're gonna be taking fire damage. So just being this close and this in proximity to this flame, you're gonna immediately take 10 points of fire damage as you feel the starts like the skin on the back of your head is immediately tight because all the moisture's gone, and you are now feeling it singe the back of you. You are now down there, and he's gonna look down and go, "Yeah, that's fucking right, mate. Fuck you. Yeah, I got one over here." That's gonna be his turn. This guy who is now just right in front of Sheila is Sheila. You can't hide from that.
Isn't she
So,
hidden?
what?
Isn't she invisible?
Oh, she's invisible, right?
Yep.
So, Utog, he's gonna climb up on the box, and yeah, fuck it, he's gonna use his 2 attacks to try and shove you onto this track, just to see if you might get run over. Athletics or acrobatics, it's gonna be hilarious. But they get a, oh my God, look at that. Even
What
with a
are y'all
10,
doing?
look at a 2. So this guy comes up, so he's gonna do it twice, obviously. And a 19. So the first one, you like just whoop, slip past, and then you just,
Do I make another save? Because it's at advantage. I just couldn't roll twice.
yeah, so yeah, make another save. Sorry, I thought that was your 2 rolls. Oh yeah, so like he tries to push you, you step out of the way because you're fast as shit, and then he goes to try and grab your armor, and you're just like, nope, and then he just misses by literally hairs, and
Can I
then
use a reaction to like put my spear down and trip him as he's like trying to push me?
is that something that you can normally do with a reaction?
Well, I can use it to make an attack.
Oh, because of your sentinel feat. Yeah, so you can use your sentinel attack to try and trip him. Yeah,
Oh, nope.
no. So
Nope.
you go to swing the butt end of your trident out at his feet, and he just kind of like hops right over it, and he's like, oh, "Fuck you."
Skillful one.
Yeah. So this guy's there. This guy's gonna start walking forward, and he's gonna get to this box, and he's going to look at his buddy and goes, "Hey, watch your step." And he's gonna take his box, move it, and shove it against the box that's next to it. Make a dex save, Utog, as like the box now teeters halfway over, and you're gonna have to like stop yourself from sliding back. It's only a 12. Yeah, you're fine. So like you just immediately plant the butt end of your trident like in the crate and just like hold on and then just rock back and forth. With that, he's gonna just climb up and give his buddy flanking, and he's gonna take another attack at you, or his last attack because the one was the shove. So it's a +8. 16 does not hit, right?
No, you need a 22.
Yeah, okay, cool. So he swings wide. Da-da. Someone's over there. He's gonna move 30 feet. And then he's gonna get like right here on this box, trying to figure out what his point of attack is gonna be. Oh, these guys are gonna hear shit. So so let's stop. All right. Utag, you're the only like fair game he's got right now, so he's gonna take his single shot.
The
Is
guy
it
from the
right?
stairs.
Yeah. So he's gonna make a disadvantage. I know. Ooh, natty one. You hear just a motherfucker, and he like it's a bolt action, so he quickly just pulls it and gets the next bullet ready. But yeah, with a natural one,
That's
absolutely.
the second time I avoided a major gunshot.
Yeah,
Moby's dick was the first one.
yeah. Oh, this isn't nearly Moby's dick. But, yeah, I mean, it's still gonna hurt, but next time, baby.
As Finn is now visible and his boomerang just flies up and hits the gun.
Yeah. Where did you come from,
Oh shit.
boss? We got company. And then you just hear from the guy that's sitting there, the orc. He just goes, "Huh, these must be his friends." Here, 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 here. Oh wait, no, that was. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Zesaria, you can see going straight down this line that all of those guys that were rounding that corner from before have now made it into the factory.
Nice.
The backups here. And I believe that is everybody. So the Grunt's turns. We're just gonna get rid of him. Captain Adrian's turn. He's tied up right now, so he can't do anything. Zesaria.
So am I able to see that Knocked On is in imminent grave danger, or is he still invisible?
He is currently hanging on to a very hot stone and dangling inside of a furnace with a dude that's like ready to stomp his fingers.
Okay, but
He's
so
roped-
I'm able to see that he's in trouble.
Yeah.
He
Oh yeah, absolutely.
knocked
He's-
on is visible.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
So if I can use my movement to try to like, I guess I would come up to him and going to use my primal savagery and attack the guy that's
All
harassing
right.
him. That's a 22.
Breaker invisibility. Yeah, you hit.
Oh yeah.
For 19 acid damage.
Oh, I love it.
You hit. All right. What does this look like as you kind of like pounce, slide right in front of this like musty, gross looking pirate dude?
Yeah, I feel like
and
he
then-
kind of just like melts, like if you like left like a crayon in the sun too long, or you leave like, you know, you forgot you bought a candle at IKEA and you leave it in your car. I've never done that. And he just kind of like,
Yeah, so you go up and you just like you go quickly just like lash out and slash right across his face and you watch like quickly they bleed and then they start to open up and just bubble and make these just gross looking massive wounds and now he has them all up his left side. But that was 19.
and can I use my bonus action to try to like reach out and like grab Knocked On so he like can't slip?
It was your action to do that. Unfortunately, you need another action to be able to like help him.
So if I just like reach out for him, like if I don't try to like pull him or anything, I just like, so he's not going any, hopefully not going any further.
So that would be the help action.
Okay.
And you used your action to.
I think as long as I don't get stomped, I should be okay.
Let's hope so.
Okay.
All right.
Well, then I hope that then I will. Oh well, I'll say of course. Was the guy that was bothering him? Is he dead, or is he just having a bad day?
This guy?
Because he did also take 5 nibble damage.
Okay, yeah, he's still up though. Definitely.
And we're going to. I'm gonna go. And Bug's gonna come over and he's gonna cough up a little furry hairball in his direction.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh, that is. Why is my computer being rude? No, stop. Why is it going to a different web page? That's not what I wanted. It's loading, so I can click the thing again. It's an 18 to hit
Yes.
for another 9 fire damage, I believe it is.
Nice. I mean, he's looking really rough after that. With all of that like extra fire nibble damage, he's just like
Yeah, I would presume that he's having a rough
Oh,
rough
dude,
go of it.
you just got fire damage in his face wounds. It's not great.
Yeah, like little fiery hairball. Bad day.
You're up.
Can I
About to get swarmed.
can I swing from where I am and hit people, or do I have to get on these boxes?
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to get on the box. Yeah, it's too far. You're gonna have to get on the boxes. You're bigger just for show.
Okay.
Like
So
go
I'm
from
just
like go from your feet. Like it's gonna like
cool. Then I'll just go up one square so I can hit this dude next to Utah and flank him.
easy enough. You are now on that. Do you attack?
Yeah. Since I
Alright.
flank, I can do it with a advantage, right?
Yes, without going reckless.
Yeah. 19.
Yes.
Yeah, 27, I'm sure it's.
Yeah.
So,
27 definitely hits.
It's what you need.
yeah. So that was 33 total.
Nice. Still up as Utag, you watch one of the boxes shift a little bit, and then all of a sudden, as the the heel appears first, as the rest of Sheila follows straight down on this grunt in front of you, and just hack, hack, and he recoils, and you watch all of this blood shoot and start pouring down his backside.
Fantastic.
He's still up, but looking good. Not great after that. Is that it, Sheila?
Is all.
Okay. Barnaby. All right. Well, it seems like everything's going okay. Hmm. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Real quick, the way invisibility works, if I cast invisibility on multiple people, if invisibility goes down for me, it wouldn't necessarily go down for everyone, right? Because as long
No,
as I hold the conversation
no.
or
As long as you
concentration.
hold concentration, yeah.
Okay.
Because you could still be casting the spell even though yours faded because it's on other people.
Gotcha. Okay, so Barnaby is the only one that's still invisible.
Okay, so let me mark that in my invisibility dot. Well, all right, so oh, you look like you need help up here. So he's gonna start flying over here and gonna cast. Actually, he might just wait. He'll actually fly up, and he can't get all the way except unless he wants to dash. So yeah, Barnaby will dash all the way up to this glass pane, and he will see Captain Adrian tied up to a chair, a very nice velvet chair, and uses action to dash. He's gonna hold healing word because it looks like Captain Adrian is pretty roughed up, and that's what he's gonna do for now. Bug. Why is it 11.9?
Oh, because that way he shows up right after me.
Oh, hold on. That's why. It's not sorted. Utag, back up to you.
All right. So this guy in front of me has been hit by me, and that guy just was when the Sheila attacked.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to make an attack on the one that Sheila did.
Okay. He's looking rougher than the other one. Yes.
19.
Yes.
And then 8 piercing.
Uh-huh.
Is he still up?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Still.
Then I'm going to polar master the guy behind me.
Nice.
Not hit.
No, you didn't. You miss quite wildly.
Quite wildly. Then I will second attack the one that is between Sheila and I.
Okay, so going back to the first guy.
Yep,
That
with a
hits.
25.
Yes.
For 9 piercing.
Oh man, that's all you needed to bring that guy down. You've been knocking him around so much that like he thinks he's got the jump on you, so he leans in and you just bury the middle point right into one of his eyes.
Nice.
He falls.
Nice. And then how far is this? Yeah, okay. I will running long jump to that guy there.
Okay, opportunity attack. Sir.
Yep.
It's probably not gonna hit your 22, so who cares? Oh, look at that.
It hits me.
Suck it. All right. So with these guys, they are using brass knuckles that look like they have been sort of like carved up and may have been coated with something.
Okay.
So you're gonna take 6 points of piercing damage, or no, sorry, 6 points of bludgeoning damage plus 2 points of I'm calling it bleed damage.
Okay.
So as long as you're bleeding because of what they've done to their knuckles, you are going to be taking an extra 1d6 per round until you have healed in some way.
Okay.
So like that could be that could be your second wind, that could be healing word, that could be like if you want to do a medicine check and like try to like close up the wound or like try to wipe off whatever it's like sticking in there and causing it to like not like coagulate.
And that will be whenever I take damage?
No, every turn.
Every turn. Okay.
So every turn you're just doing you just like are taking a d6 worth of bleed damage until you get healed.
Okay.
And you'll also have to make a Constitution save for your Ring of Haste.
Fantastic. I failed it.
All right. Well, there goes haste. You
Yep.
take 1 point of exhaustion.
Yep.
And you land, and it's like, oh, and you look down, and you're like, whoa, and then all of a sudden, like all of the sounds start to like morph for a second, and then slope right back down to like the normal speed that you normally hear things. And you're like, oh shit. So, congratulations.
Yep. And then I will hold. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just wait to hold my reaction.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
All right. Nocturne.
So is the guy that Cesaria attacked still sort of engaged with me? Like if I move, am I gonna take an attack?
Yeah. You're still within melee range. He's more like right here, but just for like ease of the viewer's sake, they're spread out. So yeah, you're within swiping range. He doesn't have a weapon on him because he hasn't drawn his yet because he's still just pushed you. Like he hasn't even drawn his rapier or his dagger.
Okay, so if I use my movement, can I attempt to get back up onto the ledge?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
And don't get below a 10. Thank you.
So I'm gonna like haul myself back up while he's sort of distracted by Zess.
Fairly engaged with Zess.
And then yeah, and then I'm gonna pull out my Kopesh, but I am going to try and sort of like, as he sort of struggles with this acid, I'm gonna try and shift around so I'm on the other side of him.
Okay.
Is that acceptable?
Yeah, you're staying within melee to get around him. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna attack him with my Kopesh. Does a 21 hit?
21 hit, yes.
It's 7 slashing.
Nice. With that, you with all of the flame and acid damage that he's taken, you can just quickly cut right across the back of his neck, sever like halfway through, and then he just falls limp.
And I turn to Zess. I say, "Thank you for the assist. I was positioned poorly."
Yeah, it wasn't ideal.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. What before you got out, I forgot. You took an extra 70 fire.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. And then 10 is going to basically run along these boxes and attack the guy that Utag is currently.
All right. If you can only get there, I won't give you flanking.
Sorry, can you say that again?
If you could only get like right there, you can't get flanking. You can make the attack for sure.
I can get behind him.
Yeah, that's fine. All right.
Okay.
Sure.
Go with that. Does a 10 hit? No, probably not.
No, it does not.
17 at set advantage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, the 17 hits.
That's why he's
Excellent.
standing behind him.
Sweet. So that's a 10 force damage.
All right. You force
That was
red
just slam him forwards into Utag.
He's still up, but now he's starting to see a little bit of stars. All right.
Yes.
Finn, you're up.
Yeah, that's it.
Afterwards. Okay.
All right, I would like to go here into kind of both of their melee range,
All right.
and then I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And
I see. So you could just like run like Naruto through all of them and not get
yeah, and then I'm going to dash
grab Adrian.
Towards Adrian. Yeah, I'm gonna go right here.
Awesome. Okay.
And then I'm going to. I would like to use my bonus action to Misty Step. Right next to him.
Okay. Yeah, you can just narrowly like duck down, slide across. Sonorek tries to like shove you against the wall, but you just like slide right off of the shove, and you like weave your way, and then right next to Adrian. He looks at you. Phantasma wasn't off. Fairly decent looking dude. Looks at you. He's got like more than a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow. He's just like, help me.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him and be like, T sent me. Ready to go?
Please.
We gotta wait 6 seconds.
Not just a second. 6.
We can go by the time I'm finished with this sentence. All right, cool. It is now all the grunts' turns. Oh, Finn, you're right there. I'll get you done first.
Yep.
So this guy is gonna move over here.
Do I get an opportunity?
From here, no.
No. Okay.
Because yeah, he's 10 feet away. or was approximately 10 feet away. So he's going to move over here to try and get a better shot of the same thing over here. So 2 shots coming at you. Oh boy. Yeah, fuck it. Oh no.
Shield doesn't even do anything.
Yeah. All right.
Oops.
Well, cool. So you get 1 sharpshooter attack. That's neat. The other
Blast
one,
right, blast right through my shield.
yeah. Well, the other one, the fucking bullet, it was a dud. So he's gonna have to reload and try the next one.
We
So
gotta
that
work on their ammo supply guy.
take 23 points of piercing damage as you just hear this, and you look down and there's just a giant hole in your pants that's quickly spewing blood out of it.
Ow.
This guy's gonna come up 13 feet and is gonna try to attack twice. So first attack is it 9, 23,
23 hits.
then 11. So the first one hits, the second one doesn't. So you are gonna take a rapier
With your shield that hits.
With my shield, it hits.
Oh,
So you're gonna take 9 plus. So 29 points of piercing and sneak attack damage. As like when you look down to see the wound, you don't really see that this guy just kind of like runs up on you and just plunges his rapier straight into your gut and then pulls it out quickly. You're not going anywhere, mate.
I'd like to spirit shield that if possible.
You can't see it.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
how? Like
that's
what's
right.
the range on spirit shield? Pretty sure it's like 30.
You're right. It's within sight.
Yeah, like.
You're right. Sorry, I'm wrong.
All right. So Finn, looking rough. This guy, Sheila, you're gonna go here. Here. I'll give this guy. He has 3 attacks, so he doesn't get advantage because he ran over there first. But he's got 15, 11, 26.
Yep.
All right, so 26 hits. You are going to take 9 points of bludgeoning half, and then you're also going to take an additional 3 points of piercing damage, but then it's going to turn into bleed damage, which is also halved because it's just regular. Actually, would it?
Is it piercing first and then bleed after?
Say what?
Are you saying it's piercing first or bleed after or bleed now?
It was
always
bludgeoning. It's bludgeoning first, and then it's like magical piercing afterwards. So yeah, let's not. The bleed damage is full damage for you.
Okay.
All right. This guy Utag is gonna attack you. 26. 26.
mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So 12 plus. So you take 24 points of piercing and sneak attack damage, and then he's a swashbuckler, so he hurt his buddies. Gonna run this way. Not 10 is gonna get an opportunity attack as he runs away because he only gets it from Utag because he's.
Can I get my opportunity attack on him since I held it?
He is a swashbuckler, so he made an attack on you, so he does not provoke opportunity attacks anymore.
Even if creatures, even if they don't provoke. Hold on, I'm confused. So he gets it
He
how?
has the swashbuckler feat, so he made an attack on you, so he doesn't provoke opportunity attacks from you when he
Okay.
leaves your area. But he will provoke one from 10 because 10's right there.
Okay.
So he's basically he attacks you and then goes to run away, and like because you're kind of recoiling from the attack, he's able to like book it. But while he's booking it, 10 make your attack. 14 doesn't hit.
Okay.
Oh, it would be an advantage because your
So
tag's right there.
So it does hit them. So,
So 19
five,
hit.
5 force.
Okay, so he's still up, but he like starts like stumbling to the right, but he's still running. The rest of these guys are gonna make their way here. Hey, what's going on? Hey, we heard some shit. What's going on? And this guy's just gonna turn real quick and just be like, Adrian's buddies are showing up. They're killing everybody. And that's all they're gonna be able to get out. So it's now Captain Adrian's turn. He can't do anything. Cesaria, it's your turn.
All right, yes. So I'm going to use my bonus action to pop up a hunter's mark on the guy to the right of Sheila.
Gotcha.
And then you're gonna use my attack to gonna be a longbow. That one misses.
That misses.
Second attack is a 17.
17. Yeah, that hits on that beefy guy for sure. Can you roll a secondary attack for your natural one because you're using a longbow and you're shooting like kind of up?
Yes.
If it's above a 50, of course. All right. So this arrow, although not aiming directly where she wanted to go, is perfectly aimed straight for the glass pane. And Finn, as you're getting like beat up there, you just hear this as this entire window pane, because it's one solid piece, just shatters and crumbles into like millions of pieces.
Nice.
So great. And then the second one hits for 8 piercing. So he's still up.
+3 nibble damage.
Okay, get that nibble damage.
Get that nibble damage. I like where I'm at, so I'm going to stay there. And I don't think Bug can do anything because I used my bonus action to command him to do something. Yes,
Okay.
I'd need a bonus action to make him do something. So.
All right, perfect. Sheila, you're up.
All right, Sheila is just gonna turn to the guy on her right and just recklessly start banging into him. So I'm assuming
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah, so I'm assuming 19 and 28 both snoo.
Yeah, full Snoo Snoo.
Full snoo. All right, so we snoo for 35 damage.
Oh man. You can snoo once in his rib cage and then spin your sword right around and then just carve him and just right up the middle and crack his rib cage open as he flies backward and basically just like crumples in on himself. He is dead if you didn't figure that out.
Snoo.
Yeah, death by Snoo Snoo. Cool. Well, shit. If that's it, you got movement if you want to move.
Yeah, she's just gonna turn and face the guy to her left now.
So Finn, you're looking pretty bad, huh?
Yep.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna heal word you. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's call it 6. 6th level here in Willard as don't worry, you're gonna make it. I'll save you. I don't know what he would yell in this situation, but it sounds really bad. All right, and you're gonna take it's 5. No. Wait, 1, 2.
It's 6th level. It would be 64.
Yeah, it'd be 6.
64 plus, I think he had 5.
18 points of healing.
Oh, that feels nice. Oh, hi.
You should get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you probably should too, because I can see you now.
Yeah, I know. All right. So that
Was
is the
that
end. Well,
was that
Barnaby,
his held action or was that his action?
that was his action. He was holding an action for
Mm.
which would have been. Here, let's do this. Knock that out, and then let's throw another level 5 healing word for held because I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
Mhm.
So 15. Adrian's looking a little bit better. After that, you can see some of the bleeding has like complete stopped flowing, and it looks like the cuts are starting to heal. Then he moves over and is sort of hovering, like still a good like 50 feet in the air, right up over here, out of the way of everybody. Utag, you're up.
All right. So Utag will raise the visor of his helmet and position himself next to this massive machine, I guess, that's next to him.
Mhm.
And kind of form like a defensive, like put his shield up defensively.
Okay.
I am going to use my second wind for my 1d10 plus 8
Okay, cool. So
to
now
heal
you're
that for
no
17.
longer bleeding.
17. All right. And then I am going to hex this guy here.
All right. So hex this guy for death.
Yep. And then I'm going to hold the rest of my movement and my action and just try to match the pace of this machine as if it moves up further, kind of like an
Yeah, you can't hold
intimidating
your
way.
movement. You can only hold your action.
Okay.
So use your action to hex.
So use my action to hex so that I will then
Then
move up
if you
here and use hold. Can I hold my reaction?
for like your sentinel feat,
Yeah.
you can just choose not to do it and let it be provoked by another thing.
Yeah, I'll have it be provoked by something else then.
Yeah, so you can just walk up into somebody's space and like, I mean, you do when you like you buy food, like.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right. So then I'll just walk up.
You can
Right.
just walk up and not kill someone.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Wait,
Just walks
what?
up to a stranger.
Well, because I
I'm
have
holding my
like
reaction.
yeah, I have like a ton of shit that I can do if something happens, but I can't do
time-
anything right now if
Next
nothing
time one of
happens.
I
my
will not react.
coworkers
I will not
angers
react.
me, I'm going to say I'm holding my action.
I just
Yeah.
need you to know that I'm holding my
I
reaction.
just don't know what to do right now. No, yeah. So I'm just gonna
That's
walk up to him.
So you get up
stand
and
in stand in
prime.
his face and roar at him.
I'm holding my reaction. You have 6 seconds to get out of my face.
All right, cool. So with that, Utag, that was the start of the third round. So this guy moved over here. Oh shit. Not that. This guy moves down here. This guy moves over here. This guy's gonna move all the way over here. Sheila, can you make a dexterity save as you try to avoid the swinging arm of this robot? Yeah, you're fine. Just right over your head. This guy moves this way, and then this guy also moves that way. Dun, 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 and then everything's been shifted. Cool. Nocturne, you're now up.
I'm now up. Got it. Okay, so all of the guys by Sheila except for the one are gone. This guy at the top of the stairs is still there though, right?
Oh wait, he wasn't even in the turn order.
I thought
Oh,
you shot. I thought he fired though.
no, he didn't do that. The guy at the top of the stairs didn't. I'm talking about my like ringleader for my.
Oh well, that's unfortunate.
That's fine. We'll go at the top of the round next time. I'll give him an action after you go.
I'm gonna like hop up on top of these crates, and then fire at the guy with the rifle. I think I can reach.
Up
So I have to
here?
check
Go.
this map. That's fine.
Yeah.
Boom and boom. Wow, those are super low rolls. 2 16s.
That just hits these guys.
11 and 16 piercing. So 27 piercing.
Nice. You see him find purchase like real close grouping right in the back of the shoulder.
Excellent. Then 10 is going to 10's gonna. This guy's dead, or is he still there? Next to Utag?
Next to Utag? Yeah, no, he's alive still.
He's alive. Okay, so I'm gonna go like run up behind him and attempt to stab him with my arm blade.
All right, roll hit.
Yeah. Does a 19 hit?
A 19? Yeah, that hits.
So that's 6 slashing.
Cool. All right, still up. But you cut right across his belly, and he looks like he doesn't like that.
Excellent.
All right, that's it?
Yep.
Cool. Finn. Oh, wait, no, it's this guy's. It's Sonoric's free action. All right. Finn, can you... he's going to look at you, and he is going to cast Frostbite at you. 26.
That does hit.
You take 8 points of frost damage, and your next attack has disadvantage if you make one.
Good to know.
Your next first attack, because you could take 2 or something. All right, and then he is going to move closer to you. He goes, so you do have friends, you slimy motherfucker. And that's all he's gonna do. Finn, it's not your turn.
Finn is gonna pull out his dagger, and he's gonna put his hand on Adrian's shoulder, and he's gonna be like, "You're gonna see what kind of friends he has." And then Finn is going to subtle spell Thunderstep.
All right. As you
Yeah, let me click out.
this massive thunder, it just shoots all of the broken glass that it just like shattered all out the window. Sheila, it's about to be raining glass down on you. Where are you going?
Outside.
Oh, like outside, like here?
Outside with Adrian.
Does it have to be? Does that have to be a point you can see?
Let me check.
I think it might. Because if so, then you're pretty much exclusively can only go in the factory because there's no windows.
Teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within range.
Yeah, so you can move like out of the like elevated office, but you can't go out unless you use something else.
Okay, yeah, in that case, I would have used Dimension Door instead.
Okay, that's fine. No
So
damage done.
Yeah,
no
never mind that.
Everywhere. Sheila, it's not about to be raining glass and make it all epically cool while you kill people. But you can zap right out. I mean, you can see the map. Just put yourself wherever you want, and then I'll have Adrian.
Yeah, like top right corner.
Okay, so like. Finn,
Yes.
as you get out, you look. You hear the still sirens of as Xander's blimp is now like on fire as it's like slowly descending, and it looks like it's headed towards the mouth of the harbor. And you just see these giant like these beams of like lightning just shooting off in every direction, and it's like just to use a comparison of the Matrix with all of those like search bots coming after the ship. It's just like this giant mass of red dots of all these Eldritch Knights that are just like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Still completely indisposed.
Love to see it.
Yeah. All right. So that's your turn. Now it's the grunts. Utag. You're out. First off, find where he went. We'll do here, here, here. So that's a sprint. That's our get there. So Sheila, you're the biggest target. So you're gonna get 2 more shots. $17.
Just hits.
Yes. Good. Okay, cool. So that's it's not magical, but it is sharpshooter. So you still 10 points of piercing damage as one finds purchase right across your shoulder. That guy had to run there. He's gonna get here. Actually, he's a swashbuckler. He'll get here, and then he's gonna use an acrobatic move to drop down. So it's 10. Wow! Oh my god, dude! This guy's about to break his neck. He is getting real stupid. Like he's just stupid and trips over the glass or like trips on the glass and slides. And you guys watch him just go at like ankles up and just slides right back. He's gonna fall a good 30 feet. So he's
amazing.
He's gonna take 3 of these. He's gonna take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. He is prone. And he is now shamed. Fucking idiot. Hold on. The rest of you, Sheila, this one is going to take 2 attacks at you while you're getting shot at. 14 doesn't hit. 17 does hit. So 17 sneak, which isn't halved, but then you also take the that's half. So you take 23 points in total. And you are still bleeding. So you're going to take another 3 points of bleed damage. And then Utag, man.
As he comes in, can I use my reaction at that point to Polar Master him?
Yep, absolutely. So you're going to go for this grunt first because he's the first one into your space. Yeah, that hits. So he's going to stop over here. The rest of them are going to swarm you. All right, that's 11. Nice. All right, still up, and you just like get him right under the chin. He just and then like he's like causes him to just stagger back while the 3 other swashbucklers are going to start coming around you. Oh wait, no, 10, you're there too. I don't want to ignore you. So let's go. They're gonna stop here and go 1 at Utag, and then 2 at U10. So go here. So Utag will do the other one for you first. So 21, 13. Does the 21 hit?
20 is what you need.
Okay, cool. So then you're gonna take 8 points of piercing damage. 10. You're gonna take
22 hits, 16 hits.
oh baby. Okay, so 10 is gonna take that's 2 rapiers.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm within. Oh, I mean,
over there.
okay. I thought it was next to Utag. Again, the map skill's screwing with me, but
Well, no, yeah, you can be if that's where you want to be. It's just
yeah, that's what I had intended. So I have deflected attack, so I impose disadvantage automatically on the 2 that go towards Utag. Sorry.
Okay, so he has disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, so then I'll just remember that for next time.
Yep.
I only did what, 8? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not detrimental, I'm pretty sure, right? You're pretty
I
healthy.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So then on 10, you're gonna take, what is it, 3 attacks? 2 rapiers.
Yes. 3
So
attacks.
2 rapiers do 17 points of piercing damage. This is the fun part.
I think.
Six, 9, 30 points of sneak attack damage from both of them.
Okay. So that's total of
37.
30.
No, 47. Sorry, 47.
Oh, 47. Okay, yeah. That you just completely destroy 10.
Oh yeah, well I mean, as those, what the fuck is this? And they're just like they find purchase right in the center body of it, and then just find something to sever, and are able to just completely deactivate 10. These guys, Utag, they can't get a clear shot. Fuck. I'm gonna say they're gonna take disadvantage shots at you, Utag. So that's disadvantage. First shot is an 11, complete miss. Second shot 19, misses. So and you just hear twing twing as like they're bouncing off the stone and then just like impaling into the wall behind you. Now it's Captain Adrian's turn. Thanks, man. Can you untie me, please? You can see that his wrists are bound and he has like ropes that are loosely binding his feet so that he can like shuffle, but he can't really like walk or run. That's all he's gonna do. Zasaria.
All right. So
There's a mob that just took down 10 and is looking at Utag like he's a snack.
yeah, so these 3 guys, I would see all 3 of the guys in the white shirts.
Yeah, I mean you see all of it. It's a mass. I mean, do you have dark vision?
Think so.
Wait.
Yes, yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. It's fully lit in here. It's a factory. I'm sorry. I'm so stupid.
So yeah, they're also next to
Yeah.
lava, so
Yeah, like it was.
I assume the lava provided some ambient light at least.
Yeah, for sure. You can definitely see the shapes.
So going top to bottom, I'm doing Scorching Ray on those guys.
Okay,
So
BC guy
19,
first.
16, 14.
Yeah, 19. So Beefy Boy is a 15, so you hit him. So that's
That one's 2 damage, unfortunately.
16 doesn't hit that swashbuckler, and then the 14 doesn't hit either.
All right, well, I
Burn
certainly
that guy's chest hair though.
Nice. That I guess is something. Gonna use bonus action to command a flame seed from Bug.
Okay,
That's an 18.
that hits. On what are you going for?
I would say that would have been the topmost guy.
Okay, the beefy guy. Yeah, that's gonna hit. 10.
And that's gonna be 10 damage.
Okay, nice. Still up.
And I'm not finished. As soon as I find it. 2 nibble damage.
Nice. Still up, surprisingly. Sheila, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna attack recklessly at the guy in front of me.
All right, this poor soul.
21 and an 18.
Yes.
All right, so that is 35 damage.
35 damage. He has not been hit yet, so 35 means that he is very nearly dead, as you have like just carved a giant gash into his chest. But yeah, he's hanging on by a thread. Movement.
No. Or yeah. I'm gonna come down from below where that crane is. And
Down there.
yeah, and just get right here.
All right, dope. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means Barnaby's turn. He's gonna come up over here, and actually, the range is so big. He's gonna go here, and he's gonna cast Spiked Growth. Right here. As he flies around and just starts to sparkle with this green sort of glowing energy that just erupts and then shoots right down at these guys' feet. And you watch all of these thorny vines start to grow out from under the staircase and all over and just curl and just consume all of the area that they are now on. Do they take damage at the beginning? Moves. Okay. I think
Actually, isn't Spiked Growth invisible?
range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult to range for their duration, and when a creature moves within it, it takes 2d4 piercing damage every 5 feet. So no, it's not invisible.
I was thinking of something else then.
They did a pretty good job, but it's a 20-foot radius, but 20-foot cubed. It's only gonna get there anyway, so it's the same thing. All right, Barnaby's turn. Wait, Utag, how are you? How's everybody looking? If Barnaby does a quick scan, how does anybody look like they need healing?
I need to heal because I'm bleeding.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So healing word is a bonus action, I believe. Right. Yeah. Bonus action. So Sheila, do you need a lot of healing?
No.
Okay, cool. So then you're just gonna get a nice old level 3 healing word. Girl, you know you're bleeding, right? And 13 points of healing.
What?
You're bleeding on your leg.
Oh.
All right, so Barnaby's done. Sonorek, it's his turn. Motherfucker, he left. Shit, bitch, God damn it. All right, he is going to get very carefully after watching his stupid rogue slide out of here. Sheila. Frostbite on you. 24. So you're going to take 13 points of frost damage. And also your the next attack you make has disadvantage. As you're now kind of like oddly chilled. And it's uncomfortable.
Don't lives have natural resistance to that.
Oh, well then yeah, then it's the fucking nothing. Utag, you're up.
Utag's gonna make an attack on the hexed guy directly in front of him.
Go for it.
19. 1d6 plus 5 plus a d6. So 6, 7, 8. He'll make a second attack on him.
All right.
That's probably going to miss.
No, yeah, sorry.
He'll action surge, and then I'll make
Go
2
for
more.
it. That hits.
25 plus 6 and another one. 19. 6, 6.
Yeah,
7,
dude,
8.
Utag. I mean, you're pulling Zilch here, and you stab him into the ground, and then you just take your you're trying it out again and stab again, and he's already dead.
All right, cool. Hex will then transfer over to this guy here.
Okay, cool. Means he gets the skull. All right, cool. Nocturne.
So I'm gonna see that they just sort of skewered 10, and I'm gonna run here. I will shoot Tasha's Caustic Brew in a line at in a line at these two guys.
Hey, there you go. It's a deck save, I believe.
Yeah, DC 17.
Both have a 3. 22. Look at these guys. 15. Why not? No. So, all right. So, 4 points for that guy, and then actually no, it's 4 for him, 2 for him. All right. Cool.
And then I'm going to use Action Surge and run forward a little bit more to about here and cast Thunder Wave on all 5 of them. At level 2.
Where'd you go?
I'm underneath 10. 10's,
yeah. Okay. Wait, so you already cast Tasha's Caustic Brew?
I Action Surged.
Oh, okay. But you can't cast just 2 spells in the same turn. Does it work with Action Surge? Okay.
I thought that.
Yeah.
I thought that Action Surge lets you.
That's fine. I'm not up on it, so.
Yeah. So
Constitution save, yeah.
Then I'm gonna, yeah.
It's also +1 for both. So 17 just saves, and then the 3. So I'll say the guy with the acid on him definitely fails. This guy succeeds.
So it should hit all 5 of them.
Oh, because it's a cube, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So. All right, beefy boy saves. Rifleman save or does not save. Second rifleman does.
So that one.
Okay. Cool. They're all still up.
So 3 of them took 10. Is that what it was? 3? Just this one, and this guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Copy.
Finn, you're up.
All right, Finn is going to. He is going to heal himself. And
Cool.
first he's going to look at Adrian and be like, so Phantasma's on the ship. You should, unless you can do anything for us here, you should really just get back to the ship.
I'm gonna get back to the ship.
Yeah, run, please. We've got a friend who's taking care of the city guard, and
Is it that
guy? Yeah.
Or is it whoever's doing that?
Yes. That's
Jeez.
also us.
He just spits on the ground this giant loogie of blood. Thanks.
Go.
It's already gone. Like he does like the like he does 2 steps in the same place and then gets off.
And I heal myself for 21.
Nice. All right. All right.
I guess I will. I'm also gonna go 30 feet this way.
Yeah, make your way back to the entrance.
Yep.
All right. So these guys turn. Nocturne, you're gonna get flanked. Utag, do you want to use your reaction as this guy tries to get closer to you to hit you? You're muted.
No, I'm going to hold it to impose disadvantage for attacks on knockdown.
Okay, all right. So this beefy boy is going to attack you 3 times. $19 hit? No, right?
No.
Okay, so 25 hits. Take. 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and then you take an additional 3 points of piercing bleed damage. And you are now bleeding once again. Nocturne, you're going to take 4 attacks, all at advantage. So
That hits.
are you imposing disadvantage?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, all right. So then, so 17,
Doesn't hit.
16.
Doesn't
so
hit.
both miss. For the first guy, is it all attacks or just one?
I believe it's just one.
Oh, okay, all right. So then the first one misses. We'll call the second one misses too, but the second one is going to have advantage. So, oh, there we go.
Oh, perfect. 17s don't hit.
All right, cool. So then you're going to take 10 points of piercing damage, and then you're going to take 41 points of piercing damage of sneak attack damage.
So wait, why is a sneak attack? I can see him.
He has advantage on the attack.
Oh, he's a rogue. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there were swashbucklers.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
was just So I'm just
51
gonna
points of piercing into like sneak attack damage.
so I'm gonna use my psionic energy, obviously. Roll d8, reduce that by 9, so I'm gonna take 42. Okay.
Go. All right, and then Nocturne, you're gonna take one more sharpshooter shot. 10 is gonna miss. You are also gonna take a sharpshooter shot. Ooh, and dude, I heard a lot of those ones of these shooters. All right, so they're all done. This guy, Sheila, is still up on you. Although he's looking so bad, he's gonna run. So you get opportunity attack, babe. Is this guy's gonna run shit back the way?
18,
Yeah.
22 damage.
He had 2 hit points. So he goes to run and
Nice.
he was kind of like yawn, and then he just like take like a lazy swing and just chop both kneecaps, or just chop both at the knees. He separates and falls. And it's totally done. Sorry, these guys. It's gonna fall on his ass. And it's gonna try to attack you, Sheila. 20, 24.
Wouldn't he have had to use half his movement to get up because he was prone?
Yeah,
That's true.
the dummy who fell out the window.
You would have gotten the first attack. So 20 still hits, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you take 11 plus 23. You're not the one bleeding. Utag is. Then he doesn't get his offhand attack because he had to bonus action dash. This guy is gonna move. We'll call it 10 feet. So he's gonna take. Seven points of piercing damage as he makes his way out of the thorny vines. He doesn't want to be over that way, so he's going to do it. So 11. Shot a couple times too. Holy shit, he's about to die. No, he does die. So this guy goes to try and like climb through these thorny vines, and they start wrapping around it, and he just gets, the harder he pulls, the more he gets stuck, and you just hear his fuck this, and then he like rips his knee out, and then it just rips all of the skin off the bottom, and then he
God.
died, and he's gonna die. And then this guy, seeing that happen, is gonna take 10 feet of movement to get that way. He's going to take 8 points of piercing damage. But they all get out, and now that is everybody. So Captain Adrian is gone. Cesaria.
Okay. So gonna still try to help my pal, Utog,
Okay.
who is
People helping people.
still appears to be in a predicament. We're gonna give the Scorching Ray a second opportunity. This time we're gonna bring this guy up here in the red. Gonna get him in on the action.
Okay.
18
Yeah,
on
that
him.
hits. He's looking rough, so
10 damage on him.
still up, but barely.
The northern-ish guy in the white, that's a 13. I assume that misses.
Yeah, that misses.
And then a 17 on this last guy.
Yep. That hits.
So that
Just-
one is for 7 damage.
Nice.
And that the first guy is still up though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then he's gonna take 5 nibble damage.
5 nibble damage. There you go. All right, he is barely hanging on after that nibble.
Well, we'll hopefully Bug finishes him off.
Yes. Come on. Yeah. Absolutely.
8 fire hairball damage.
This ball of fire
Having a bad
launches-
day.
It launches with an arc, but as it bounces chaotically, and then eventually finds purchase right on his face, burns him to the point of where he falls back into the lava.
Nice.
He's gone. All right, guys. Sheila,
I'm just gonna
guy
make
at
two.
there's the guy at your feet, and then there's the guy on the top of the stairs. And then Eric.
Gonna make the attack at the guy at my feet. So
Okay, go
do
for it.
boom, 24 hits. Does a 16 hit?
No, unfortunately, the last one misses.
All right, so 19 damage.
19. Okay, cool. He's still up, but looking rough after you carve into his shoulder. That's it.
That's it.
All right. Barnaby is gonna fly over here. Uta, you look like you're in rough shape, so you're gonna get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th level here healing word. 22 points of healing to stop that nasty bleed that's on that cut on your neck. And then regular action would be shit. That's all he's gonna do. Good cantrip, but not anywhere close to anybody. So Sonoric's turn. Hey buddy, guess what you're gonna do? Sonoric is going to throw his hands together, and he is going to Misty step down to these boxes, and then he is going to run for this way. As he gets down to the boxes and slides down and gets to the floor, you hear him go, "Hey, they got Adrian out. Let's get the fuck out of here. It's not worth it. Split. We're running." And that's all Sonorix is going to do. Actually, wait. So he did. Yeah, no, he'll do. No, because he doesn't have that. Never mind. I'm thinking he's a sorcerer. Utag, you hear this. It looks like all of the guys who are still up, like their ears perk up when they turn in the direction of what Sonoric's yelling. What are you doing?
Feeling this energy, this healing come through me, I'm going to step forward here and point at the swashbuckler with my bonus action to transfer the hex onto him.
There you go.
And then I will make 4 attacks on him.
Okay. Yes.
23. Well, I'll make as many as I need to until I kill him, I guess. Up to
Well, he
4.
hasn't really been touched, so
Okay.
you can
so
work it pretty well.
First one's 11.
Okay.
Second one is going to be 13.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit him?
Yeah. So you're gonna finish him off with this one.
Okay. And then the third one will be 9.
You attack this guy.
I'm attacking that one there.
Yeah, he's dead.
And then I'll make my 4th attack on that one then.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Is it with advantage?
Yeah, you get advantage. Nocturne's
Okay.
there.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, there we go. That
That's what
crit. And you're a half orc, so you get a nice little bonus.
Yeah, and then I'll roll the dice 3 times. It should be because it's double dice, and then the savage or the reckless or what is it? What's the one that gives me the extra dice? It's athlete. No.
Savage attacker.
Yeah. So I can roll the dice one more time, I think. Yeah. So.
So it's a total of 32.
Yeah, 32.
Okay. With that, you're gonna just bury your trident in the back of this dude's skull, and Nocturne, you're gonna watch the point come out of the dude's mouth. He's gonna die.
Can I just kind of let some of the blood like drip off and collect on my hand so I can use it for my sacrifice later?
Well, I was gonna say, as the blood starts to just like crawl onto your hand, you hear that ever deep voice of consume. And you almost look longingly at the blood, as if you want to drink it.
I will just take it and just like smear it all over my mouth at this point.
Oh yeah, nice.
Just like just all over the place.
It tastes sweet, but too sweet. You need to water it down with something for it to taste good. But you know it's there. All right, so then that's it. Nocturne, you just watched Utah just dismantle these 2 guys in front of you. There's one guy behind you that's still up.
I'm gonna turn around and attack using my moon touched Kopesh.
Okay. Kopesh me, baby.
So actually, I got a quick mechanics question. Booming Blade. It says you brandish a weapon used in the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it.
Yeah, you're only gonna make 1 attack.
No. But is the damage additional to
it's the weapon damage plus whatever the damage?
So I'm using Booming Blade then.
Okay.
So
you get advantage.
So does an 18 hit?
That hits.
And then so that's 7 damage and oh god, 2 ones.
Moving if they move, right?
No, so it does damage first. Wait, on a hit, target suffers normal weapon. Oh yeah, you're right. If they move, it takes the I'll roll if he moves. And I want to check one other thing. I don't think I can do both.
You would get the additional thunder damage now and then more if they move, because it's a cantrip that scales.
Oh, okay, cool. And I'm also going to throw a hit of Psionic Strike in there with it.
Okay.
So that's another D8. That's another 2 damage. That was sad, but
beautiful.
Oh, sorry, 8 plus 5. So I mean the D8 plus 5, so it was 7. So another 5.
Okay. Still up, but he's looking rough after that attack. Finn, and you got movement. Nocturne, if you want to move.
If I move, I provoke opportunity, right?
Yeah. So Finn,
no, I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna run towards Barnaby.
All right, he's like 30 feet in the air, but yeah, you can absolutely.
I'm running in that direction.
Yeah, absolutely. But I just didn't want you to think that he was lower than he was. So then he's gonna get his opportunity attack. Natty 20. So that is 17 points of piercing damage.
Man, it's something.
He didn't get sneak, unfortunately. No, wait.
No, because I turned around to hit him.
No, you left his space. I'm saying if swashbucklers get sneak attack as long as like they're there and nobody else, none of their friends are there. So does it? Does he? He only can use it once per turn, I think. And he used it. Yeah, I'm not gonna give it to him. So all right, Finn, you're up. Making his way outside.
Finn is going to dimension door back up to this area up here.
Okay.
Um,
There's nobody in it. There's one dude who's looking at the spiked growth and then realizing that the opening's way better.
What the fuck is happening? Okay. All right, so there's the one dude up here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he is going to get a 3 quick indulgence blasts.
Oh boy. He's barely taking damage, so he's looking pretty fresh, but probably not for this. You gotta beat a 17.
20,
Oh,
20,
sorry, 16.
17. So,
Yeah.
29 force damage.
Oh man, just and with that last shot, you're just like, oh yeah, and then you watch his shoulder detach, and he falls down unconscious or not dead. You've dismantled him.
All right, and
Kill that
he's gonna Finn's gonna jump up on the table and like get a view of what's happening up here.
Oh yeah, you can see that like there are just bodies that are starting to pile up around Utag. Same with Sheila. There is Sonorix still's down here. You have got clear vision of. This guy is still up, barely been hit. And then there's these two stragglers over here with Sheila. Then the last was Sheila. So
Sweet.
that means it's the grunt's turn. So this guy is going to turn to see you with the window broken. He's going to take one shot. 7, he's going to miss. And then he's going to move. Suck on that, bitch. Captain Adrian running. Just remove you. So sorry. No, sorry. It's the rest of these guys. We're running. So Utag, you're going to get an opportunity attack on this guy running past you. If you'd like to use it. Yes. All right, so he gets that far. Oh man, that's just enough. As this guy's running away, you just find Purchase right on his neck and just skewer him and then like walk him down to the ground. That was just enough to kill him.
Can I RP this where I collect my vial then? Since it was the last hit on him to kill him. So like while his heart's still beating, I collect some of it in my vial.
That's so like that, like the part of that ritual is it kind of takes time for you to like crack open the chest and like pull. Like it would honestly, not to lead you, but it'd be easier just to steal the fucking heart.
Okay. Could I do that non-lethal damage so I could do that?
Yeah, if you want to like knock him unconscious so you can have like a warm body to like crack open later.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
All right.
Utah's gonna have to carry a body back. That's fun. All right, so
Back open a boy with the cold ones.
Yep. Cold ones that live very, very deep below the surface of the water. All right, so that guy is unconscious but out. The rest of these guys shot at you, Utag. 15, not gonna hit. This guy. Sheila, fuck. You're so big. Disengage and run away. And then he's gonna, because he's a rogue, so he's gonna bonus action, get that far. This guy just skedaddles right in front of you, Sheila, and you're just like, before you can even hit it, you're just like, fucker's fast. And that's gonna be it for everybody. Now it's Zasara's turn.
Okay. So this
Not very
guy's-
many targets left.
This guy is still here?
There's one left. No, he's unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I see this guy then, right?
Yeah, that guy's still up and very clear,
Okay.
like hasn't been touched.
All right. Well, just gonna look him, like stare him down as I move my hunter's mark over to him.
Okay.
And he's going to get a longbow. That's 23.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 9
Still up.
plus 3.
So yeah.
And he'll get longbow on the second attack too, I guess. 25, I assume, yes.
It's
And another 5 damage. Would Hunter's Mark only apply to the first one?
no, it applies to every shot.
Oh, okay. Well then. Bum, bum, bum. So that's 1 plus 5 is 6, 9, and 18 damage in total.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, so just a little bit of nibble damage. You can see it's starting to burn the tips of his like armor or whatever like leather he has that's like covering it. But he's still up.
3 for the nibble damage.
Man, if only he was a lower. If you guys were only lower level, he'd be dead already. So
And
that's it, right?
14 for Flame Seed.
No, unfortunately misses.
Okay.
All right, Sheila.
Well,
2 targets. What are you doing with them?
Well, I am not a rogue, so I can't dash and get that other guy. So I'm going to go on the steps. So I'm just going to go here and attack recklessly on this.
This poor guy who only has a rifle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, so that's 237 damage.
Oh god. Okay, so 37 damage is more than he had normally. So you just come up and he just like he looks at you and he holds his rifle up like it's gonna stop you, and you just like cut right through him and just like sever him cleanly in two. But he's dead.
I'll use the rest of my movement to get off the steps onto the ground.
Okay, cool.
Boom.
Barnaby is up. Looks like everything's fine. Utag, or Nocturne, you're looking pretty bad over there.
Yeah, I'm not doing great.
Well, I mean, here, have my last 5th level spell. Take 17 points of healing.
Oh, wonderful. I won't complain about that.
Sonoric. Okay, how many misty steps does he have? He got 3, so. Going to run here and then misty step here. I guess he could action to like dash. Sure. Oh yeah, you don't have that reach. So he'll hug the corner, get to there, and then misty step to there.
Yeah, he's not misty stepping. If I can see him.
Oh really? Okay, cool. Well, roll a perception check on like a 17 or higher. You'll be able to cause him. Oh, wait, are you counterspelling? It's 60 feet. You're far away.
Oh, is it 60 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, then distance spell, counterspell.
Okay. All right. So still roll that perception.
Okay.
You can perceive that you're not
19.
definitely not. There you go. All right. So like you see this giant swinging robot arm taking this giant like this large coil and moving it over so that I can dump a bunch of like molten hot metal into this new like vat. And right as it swings around, you can catch just a glimpse of the back of his head, and you're just and you watch him stop, and then like there's like blue arcane energy starts to engulf him, but then quickly dies out and like it looks like it's like brushed away. And he's looking around confused, pissed that didn't work. Motherfucker.
Absolutely the fuck not.
All right, Utag, you're up.
I feel Utag would be relatively protective over this body at this point.
Yeah.
And probably would not chase after the captain. But he would probably step forward to engage him. So
Go for it.
bonus action to bring my hex over.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It's hexed and hunter's marked.
Yep. 14.
No, that misses.
15.
No, it still misses. You gotta get a 16.
27.
There it is.
There we go. And then
Got him with the butt end.
final one, 17. So 2 hits. And then 2d6. So 9, 15, and
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Yep. Right.
You can just pierce into the back of his spine. He'll fall face first.
I will then go to pick up the body and move to a safer location.
You're moving half speed.
Yeah. So I can only walk 35 feet. 35.
All right, so you can now control, we're going to call it Larry.
Yeah. Larry and I are going.
You now have Larry in his body.
Oh, yeah, I'm just kind of dragging him behind me.
Yeah, perfect.
You're coming with me.
Nocton.
So I'm going to nod thanks to Barnaby as he whips me a healing word. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to see Cinerak running away. And I'm going to hit him twice. 32 and a 19 hit.
Yeah, he's got a 17, so
he's gonna take 8, then 15 piercing damage, and I'm gonna throw a psionic strike onto that as well.
What up?
That's another 8 damage on top of that, so it's 15,
right.
31.
It's like pretty healthy. You moving?
I don't. He's running towards the other door.
Yeah, it looks like he's beelining it for that door right there.
I don't think I couldn't catch him anyways, but I mean,
It's up to you. I'm just asking.
No, I think so. I don't think so.
Finn is going to do some Eldritch Blasts at this dude.
At this dude?
Yep.
All right. They're going to be a disadvantage because you're trying to shoot through a robotic arm. So roll to hit.
All right. 12 misses.
Yeah.
12 misses. 21 hits.
Nice. So the 2 that are 12s, can you roll me 2 more separate attacks?
Okay.
On a 15 or higher, they're gonna hit the arm. These are regular attacks. These aren't disadvantaged because
22 and 18.
Yeah. So you miss. Oh, fuck! And because you hit this arm and it starts to swing wildly from the force. Little starts to swing fairly wide, giving you the opening to finally find purchase on Sonorak. And what was it? Did you say 10 damage?
That was 6 damage to him.
Okay, cool. All right. So
that was my attack, and as my bonus attack, or as my no, that was my.
That was your action.
Yeah, that was my action. Yep. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to quicken a 5th level fireball.
Right on him.
Right upon him.
Okay, cool. He's gonna roll a dex save. This is going to be fantastic. His dex is a natural 20.
All right, so he takes 18 fire damage.
Oh. He's still up, but like we're talking, he's bloodied at this point. So as this giant arm swings around, it's gonna slam into one of these large ass vats, and and let's be fair about this. If it's above a 10, the bracket that is holding this giant vat is gonna break, and then this is gonna start a catastrophic domino effect on all of this shit right here. So
would the fireball have affected that too?
no, the fireball is just fire damage. It's the force from hitting the robot arm and it's
Okay.
swinging around. Whoa. And you see the bracket just kind of tilt a little bit, and then this molten hot iron starts to pour out of the side and slop down, and then like starting to splash right on the bottom, like the base of it. But he's still up after that. And he barely avoided this place collapsing for now. It is now these guys' turn, and this guy's not running that way. It's going to 30. So that's his dash. And yeah, because he can't do anything else. And then he will dash again to get to right out here. So sorry.
Alrighty.
Two guys that are looking right here that are just trying to like escape.
Where are you pointing? Right. These guys?
Those two guys.
All right.
The
Well,
last up.
then we know what's gonna happen to them. So this guy
I
that's
want Snorik to get out.
closer. It's 27, so that's gonna suck for him. 8 piercing.
8
Plus. Oh, that's
Go
not the
up.
one that I. Yeah. Okay.
The guy in the front guy, right?
Just,
Were
yeah.
you going? Yeah. No, he's
Yep.
still up, but barely.
And I'll do the other one at the second guy.
Okay. Misses.
So, boom. Okay, well the guy that I did get is gonna get the huge to what do you call them? Nibble damages.
Okay, cool.
And
Great.
23 on the other guy for flame seed.
Okay, so you're doing 2 to the front guy, correct?
So I did one longbow on each guy.
I got it. Where did the
but
nibble?
it hit the top. The nibble went on the one that I hit. Nibble has to be used on a target that I
Okay,
hit.
cool. Well, he gets nibbled to death because he literally needed 2 to die.
Nice.
So your swarm comes out from like all the little cracks and starts these tiny mice start.
Did they just like carry him into the lava?
Oh, perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just get
Yeah,
dragged.
there's not even a body there. They're just do.
Right,
love that.
Wildlife spirit for Sonoric.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, you guys are all real creepy.
9 flame seed damage, assuming the 23 hits.
Still up, but I mean, one good hit, this guy's falling. Like he's limping and like, ugh, come on, I'm gonna get there. All right, Sheila.
I can't really do anything.
The party just left you.
I know.
All the fun.
So, I'm just going to dash and totally get up to everyone though. So I'm gonna try to take this kill.
She's hungry. All right, Barnaby is gonna see that the situation is well at hand, so it's the Norik's turn. He is going to attempt to Misty Step. Are you preventing that?
Yes, I would yeah, I would counterspell anything he was about to do.
Okay, cool. So he again throws his hands together to try and cast Misty Step, and it's just like it just doesn't take, and he just looks around, he's like fuck, and he is gonna hobble his ass 30 feet because because he uses Buzz bonus action, so he will dash to get right to the door, and he just flings open the door and just like slides over. He is barely in view, but still there.
So he's in view.
Sorry, like 3/4 view. Like you can just pick out like the back end of his like legs and stuff, but he's like on his way out the door. Utag, do you even care?
No, not at all.
What's up?
Nope. Utag is going to continue to drag the body past and end up over here.
Okay, I
And
figured.
he is going to look at Nocton as he passes by and says, "This one's coming with us."
I'm just gonna shrug and fire 2 more times. I'm assuming disadvantage.
It's just that his AC is a little bit higher because of just how much.
High enough to beat a 31.
No, not really.
It's another 7 piercing plus 7, so it's 14.
Nocton, how would you like to do this?
So
he's running for the door.
Utag walks by me carrying his body and is like, I'm taking this with me, and I just sort of shrug and I look out and I sort of sight in and I shoot, and the first one misses. I'm gonna make, and as he like steps through the doorway, the second one he like sort of dives to the side, and my second shot's just gonna take him right through the kneecap, and he falls and just smashes his head on the door frame, and then just is
yeah. So you watch him like turn and go to plant, and right as he plants that foot, you shatter whatever his knee used to be, and you watch him just like become this heap as he collapses right into the door frame, and like his one hand just kind of like flops back, like very clearly signifying that he has left this world. And that is going to be the end of combat.
And after I do that, I say, that was for 10.
All right. So I'm
going to collect all the pieces to 10 and as much other iron and metal as I can carry. And force Sheila to carry.
See a bunch of boxes that are open that show that there are just fresh iron and steel ingots. Just like,
so I take it we're all carrying a box.
For the taking. I mean,
as much as you can, yeah.
Sheila's the only person that could carry a full one of these boxes, but if you guys want to take like an armful of ingots, then I'd say that like.
I mean, I'm not gonna ask the small feline creature to carry that many, but.
Yeah, you're also gonna be speed, but then again,
I want you to be stealthy still. So, like, just imagine a cat like walking around with a backpack full of metal bars,
just making a big clanking noises. Yeah. All right, so that's great. Can you guys move fast? Because we gotta move fast.
Clank, 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 clank.
So everybody roll athletics checks to see what kind of speed you guys make to get back to the ship. Oh, Finn's taking forever.
Nat 20.
Nice. Sorry, well, maybe I do throw a couple in your bag.
Yeah.
I happen to have some bubble wrap.
Yeah.
I have a whole.
You accidentally picked up way too many that you were like, oh man, I picked up so many. It's like, and I can't drop one because you killed me. So you're just stuck with carrying too much. So you guys make moderate time. Luckily,
just like waddling.
Yeah, like just doing that shuffle. But you guys are able to get down to the ship. It looks like when you finally get everything up, Phantasma is sitting there, still nursing Adrian. Just make sure his wounds are there. And as you guys get up, you just see a look pour over her face. She goes, "Oh, so you had time to do some shopping, I see."
I was
took that
under the
time.
understanding
need
you
to
wanted a
leave.
submarine.
I thought this was called recycling.
Look, it doesn't matter. And she is going to stand up at the front of the ship and she is going to start casting control water to go, we need to get the fuck out of here. That idiot crashed the fucking blimp into one of the stupid statues. And you look over and I would say that, let me look and see what would be a really realistic statue for him to crash into. He probably would have been yeehawing as he crashed the blimp into the cavalry, which is the giant horse and rider that sits in the like basically the heart of the mouth of the bay of the port. So you can see it just like draped over the shoulder, like just a bunch of black that has been spewed off everywhere. But Phantasma points at it and well, not points at it, but starts to move the ship to get out of the harbor. And Barnaby flies up to her shoulder and goes, so we going to get our ship, yeah? He goes, I don't know. Is it even worth it at this point? I mean, how many are on that ship? I mean, he goes, well, it's probably like 40, 50. I mean, they left pretty much everybody on that ship. Look, we'll figure it out once we get to the cove. And can I get at least 2 skill checks out of somebody to see if you guys are just how fast you guys are able to do this for stories? So
Fast
either
we're able to do what? Get out?
yeah, so it's a skill, the normal skill check to try and get out of places using the ship. So like, what do you want to do? Do you want to like help unfurl the sails? Like, I just need 2.
Yeah, I'll unfurl
They
the
have to be
sails.
above a 12. Sheila. I'll say that Utag helped Sheila because she got herself tied up and caught up in a bunch of ropes, but like you can straighten her out and get the sails down. And you guys safely are able to exit the harbor just in the similar fashion that you did the night before. This time with Barnaby and Captain Adrian. You don't go that far because Barnaby or Captain Adrian would bring up the point of if they don't come back in a couple hours, that ship's just gonna leave. Like those guys, like they think it's their ship. So it's gonna be up to you guys if you guys want to stick around and we'll try and get that last ship out of them, or if you want to try and wait and see if your luck is good enough for them to stick around for another day. But we're gonna leave it with you guys cruising on the who wants to name this ship? Anybody? We'll come up with it.
We'll
10.
come up with a name.
The Randy Dandy.
Okay, so you guys are aboard the Randy, and we will end the session with you guys figuring out what the next move is.
I think Cole has maxed out his
for the days to come.
ship naming privileges.
But
I don't
it's
know.
late, I know. So thank you guys for sticking with us. Once again, I always go over time, so might as well just make this the new time that we go to. Thank you again, and hope
No,
to see.
because then we'll go to like
are we-
11.
Are
But
we having stuff next week, or are we doing stuff tomorrow?
I think we're playing tomorrow.
I don't. We are not streaming tomorrow, so we will pick up next week with the thrilling conclusion of how to steal the last ship. Thank you guys and stay safe.